Hello, we're live, and there's actually a good number of players. What?
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 No,
Yeah, there are.
no, there's not.
Said what?
Everything that you know is a lie. The
Shit.
colors, everything. It's all
cake.
gray.
The cake
Nothing is
definitely
real.
lie.
Oi, Mesmer, get the fuck out of there. You're not invited to D&D anymore.
Sam, I need you to wake up. You've been in a 30-year coma.
Holy crap. Yes, today's session begins now. Hi everyone, my name is Generous Heel, otherwise known as the One Who Suffers, and I am running for the Ruinous Glorybound playgroup. Joining me here today are none other than my very good friends. Say hi, very good friends.
Hi.
Hi.
Bye.
Okay. One less today. We're gonna go with a classic character introduction. So I'm gonna say the name of a person if I remember it off the top of my head, and if I do say it right, they are obligated to tell me what character they're gonna be playing today, per the rules of D&D. We're gonna start with Silver. Silver, who are you playing today?
Hi, I am still playing Kailani Farron, better known as Kiki, the elf that has escaped the shelf, a resident warlock, and at the end of the campaign, I will hopefully get married. So let's go.
One can dream.
So
Why do you
much
say it like
hope
that?
there.
Yeah, I'm
Just
all
be
worried.
crushed.
Next up, we have Jason.
Nah.
Jason, who are you gonna play today?
Playing Van Isla, a human fighter, who hopefully will also get married at the end of this campaign. We don't know.
Aww.
Oh. That's also some nice daydreaming over there.
Oh my god.
Are you calling him Streams Fantasy?
Oh, absolutely. Of course, next up we have Socks. Socks, who are you playing today?
I'm playing Persephone, the very human cleric paladin who's always been human for sure. Definitely doesn't have a convoluted history or past. Definitely doesn't include my fiance wiping my memory at some point. Oops.
Hey, listen.
And I can't wait to get married at the end of the campaign because we're gonna live.
Oh, such hopeful sound.
Hope burns in the voices of those who believe themselves above torment. Next up we have Novi. Novi, who are you playing today?
Hi, it's me, Novi. I play Shao Kahn Koda. Sometimes I'm a shifter, sometimes I'm a dragon. I always spit hot flames.
That is very true, and hard to kill. Dare I add. Last and probably not least, we have Aqua.
Hello, name's Aqua. I play as Lubis Manarde, the elf with a gun. And with, right now, one of the highest AC.
Saving throws.
Higher than 22?
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah.
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 Good luck, Jen. Good luck.
Oh, so that's why you were hitting him with all the, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, not only that. If we're lucky tonight, anyway.
What?
Kick him in the dump stat, Jen.
We are gonna be moving on. Whoever can give me a nice recap of what has happened last session will receive a point of inspiration.
We went shopping.
Yeah.
found out we
Last
can't
session we
afford
literally
tattoos.
just went. We went shopping. We talked about tattoos. We talked about gambling.
That you did.
I think that's actually all we did.
We did go
Oh,
to my
no.
mind too.
We went into your mind palace, and I got a nat 1 on a D100 roll to
Yep.
summon by God to kick the weird thing out of your head.
Yep.
Yeah, you kicked the clown.
And then we
out
went
of the
shopping.
clown world.
Yep.
It's called therapy, okay?
So let it be
Terror.
known. Divine Intervention only works when it involves Kiki in some way.
It's
What?
true,
Right?
It's true.
So,
Power of
Kiki,
love
we
exists.
need you to be a damsel in distress, so we can always just have that ready to go.
When the dice believe in the power of love.
Right?
The dice have a story to tell, and they are fucking me sideways. We're going
And
to
they are
move on.
gay.
That's the power of love.
Really is.
Hey, Nate can't fuck with the gay card.
Mm. Mm.
See,
Well-
Jen, if one of us dies at the end of the campaign, it means you're homophobic. No.
Yes, exactly.
So what is it, Jin?
We don't
do you want to kill us all and be homophobic, or do you want to let us win?
Oh God.
Aye.
Oh, well,
Anyways, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Great. With that lingering above my head, like the blade of Damocles, we are going to just delve into today's session, where last we left off with Coda actually getting a small power up from the Trove of Miriam, the very well marvelous, by his own credit, no one else's.
An attunement slot, and I'm just like, well, I don't have another attunement slot. Okay, thank you.
Well, it sounds like someone has reached all of their attunement slots. I feel so bad for you, pat.
Don't worry, I'm just a 20 Constitution, 25 Strength, 600 HP dragon with resistance to basic attacks, with the water form. Just
Yeah, so sad, so sad. Yeah. Where did I go wrong? Where did all the mistakes begin? Anyway, we actually will need to start at some point. So, there are two people currently in the Hall of the Guardians, Persephone and Coda. I'm just gonna ask. Both of them were essentially asked by Varric if it would be possible to get the rest of your group present for some important news. Maybe. However, it is important to also ask, what are the rest of your group doing?
Well, Persephone did send a sending to me, and I did kind of tell the rest of the group what was going on, and so we decided to walk to where they are.
Yes.
Yeah, you didn't reply to me. I just heard
No.
you relaying the message to everybody else.
Yep.
Just hang out, they're on their way.
Very well. So you are gonna make your way there. That's very
Yes.
good. That means we can have the whole party in one place and not everyone splitting up. That is very nice. Very nice.
Disappointed.
Very
Disappointed? No, I'm actually very happy that you're all gonna be in one place and not split apart. Everyone, just place your remaining character tokens in as you're gonna be arriving.
Yeah, alright.
As soon as I can see more than 2 pixels, I can
Wow.
show the stream what we're looking. Yeah, Roll20 is just taking a while to load.
I'm gonna kill Roll20, I guess.
Listen, in my day, we had AOL, and we had 2 pixels. We were doing good.
And the M1 Grand. Don't forget that too.
Listen, we had to sit through a dial-up tone.
That sounds like Banshee's mating.
Great, it's 2023 now.
Okay. All of you gather around. It takes some time for you to find your way back to the Hall of the Guardians, but nevertheless you do so successfully. You've been here before. Nothing stops you.
Except violence.
No.
Just the street full of dead bodies with bullet holes in it. They're not even bad people. Lupus was just on edge that day.
He was
Fine.
fighting.
I'm taking his gun privileges away.
Someone told him no Russian, and he was just like, "Got it."
We're putting the gun in the bag of the holding, and I'm putting a lock on the bag of holding. You can have this back when you promise not to murder anybody else.
As you take a seat around the table, Miriam actually looks quite pleased with himself. Varric seems to be in thought. Esmeralda in the background is keeping a stern watch over the rest of you. Well, I believe everyone else is here, missing a couple of people. I've been on that situation before, they're probably out there doing something else. That's fine, we can start without them. It's not like I wanted them to be here or anything. It's fine, it's alright.
Oh,
So-
the horror of people not being in your presence.
I know someone else says it. for... You know what? It has been a while since I've heard that. Thank you.
So...
I'm glad you're alive, I guess.
Yes! I am!
Not a robot.
I am not! That's an interesting thing to say to someone. Miriam, like, stares down at you in confusion.
I asked you that yesterday. Or not yesterday. I asked you that a couple seconds ago, and you're like, no, I'm not. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah, like, again, we have established I am not.
but it shows that robot...
Vibe check 23.
No, he does. You get a feeling that if Miriam was a robot, he would probably combust into flames.
Okay,
By
yeah,
the
that tracks.
revelation.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Like, Varric, you're not a robot, right, Varric?
No. If I was a construct, I would probably know or be aware of it.
Thank you.
I vibe check.
28. He genuinely seems a bit worried that you might be a robot because how would I know exactly if I'm a machine? However, he does seem quite stalwart that no, I am. He seems quite certain that he's not a machine. He seems to have faith in himself in that aspect.
I mean, if he's one, he can escape taxes, so that's one plus.
I don't. Oh, I actually don't pay a lot of taxes.
I'm sorry?
No, I do not.
Why is that you don't pay a lot of taxes?
Particularly, Varric actually looks a bit bashful. Particularly because the nation I used to pay taxes to is no more. But again, different discussion for a different time.
I'm sorry. Okay, hold on. That doesn't mean you don't have to pay taxes in the country that you currently live in.
I mean,
I am not living in a country, actually.
Varric, where are we located?
In the Immerstrom right now.
In the sky.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that is true. Technically, we're inside of a massive storm that is,
You know what?
separating us from the rest of the world.
I mean, he's right. He got you there, Persephone.
You know what?
Coda will look over to Persephone. So when's the last time you paid taxes?
All the time? Regularly? Everything is by the book. I used to be nobility. I used to know how to do tax fraud. That's how I know how to stop it.
Yeah, just finger guns on the other side of the table.
Miriam, we're talking about your books next week. You owe a lot in back taxes.
Miriam leans back in the chair with an exasperation.
Yeah, we're gonna have a conversation about that.
I don't pay taxes, I guess.
You live in a forest, so you don't have to worry.
Okay,
Yeah.
I did not gather you to talk about tax
Yes.
work. I gathered you about some actual important life or death stuff, alright?
Taxes are life or death when it comes to giving back to the community, Varric. Please.
Oh my god!
Coda will grab the tax folder off
Okay.
the table and stick
Hey,
it in
I'm
the
done.
back of
I'm
the
done. I promise.
There's assassins, then there's the one above it, or the
Tax
people man after you. Yes,
Accountants.
there's assassins, and there's the one above it called tax collector.
I fear no man, but that
Apologies.
job.
I'm pulling your tail. Please continue. Go on. You
No
should see her
worries
face.
in the least. It's been so long since I've actually had, people of our caliber in one setting. It's kind of surreal, if I'm honest.
So, can we get to business then?
Yes, we should. As much as I would like to say that things are going swimmingly well for the rest of the world, they aren't. So let's address the biggest war in the room, the one that you stopped from happening. A lot of things have happened, obviously. For one, Magiana is currently, as well as Gevaria, obviously, are not in open war anymore, as well as Thoradel and the Kukur Front. This has resulted in a series of aftershocks throughout the realms, as it may be, that have been unexpected. We have seen rise in a lot of different things that you don't have to worry about because, well, for lack of a better word, you are not involved in a lot of it. But what you are involved in was what I heard were a pair of divine entities being present within the same city. I would like to know what that is about, if you could enlighten me.
Persephone.
Corey kicked Ball's ass.
Yeah.
That's
That's it.
Cinema?
Technically, I think he's still out there, isn't he?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
still out there. So, okay, to recap. The murder god Baal was using Kagain to gather sacrifices for himself and was going to sacrifice the entire city. There were symbols and everything. My deity, Corey, did not like that. And while we managed to kill and stop Kagain, we couldn't exactly stop Baal from coming through, though he's nowhere near the power that he is meant to be at. He is at his weakest and lowest form. And then Corey came and started fighting him. And then the queen pressed the button and ejected them from the city.
The queen in this situation being the Queen of Ashington?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Okay, I think I'm caught up now. Great. So you're telling me that one, your goddess is in this world, yes? That's true.
Absolutely.
And now another one is.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm.
I think Baal was always planning on entering the world. He is just not where he wanted to be. He, again, he is in his weakest state as far as we are made aware.
Not just that. Don't forget, he technically, the condition that he wanted to get, he wanted the whole city, and because we killed Kane, he couldn't have gotten that.
Mm-hmm. Miriam pondered for a few moments. That sounds like a lot of trouble that I am going to have to deal with eventually. Well, we are going to have to deal with eventually, because I don't think I can actually stop a god on my own. Unfortunately, it is true. Yes, I am not powerful enough to stop a god. I am
Me
sorry
neither.
to have shattered your expectations.
No, that.
Or to run a entertainment place.
What I am capable of, however, is ensuring damage control. I will have our people look into this Baal cult. It is very likely that the god of murder, if he's still out there, since he was not destroyed in his current form, I can only imagine his, from what you tell, being diminished. Maybe his avatar, or perhaps a blessing, was bestowed on one of his followers. Nevertheless, I will have our people perform an investigation. We'll find out what this god is doing. Unless, of course, if he slips our grasp. In which case, oh well, that's someone else's problem until we find out about it. Nevertheless, that's one thing. And that was actually not the big thing. The big thing is there has been a change.
Okay.
And what?
Well, how do I put this simply? You are familiar with the clergy of the Revels, out of curiosity?
Huh?
The clergy of Revels.
The masked one?
Correct.
Ah,
They are the faith dedicated to performing all manner of frivolous activities, particularly ones that are exalting the participants, especially the ones that are performing the best. As you can understand, I have performed in quite a few of these festivities myself, always reaching the first prize, of course.
Of course.
However, as of very recently, their activities have halted continent-wide. It appears like something has happened. Now, this is a weird thing, because I do have insiders into a lot of churches. We have a lot of priests and clergy members of different faiths within not only our own factions. However, I personally know quite a few people of faith, and most of them have reported to me that, I have asked around, basically, regarding the fact that the clergy has sort of withdrawn itself. They're still active, just not as much as they used to. Literally by the moment that the war ended. One would assume that the moment that the war ended, they would immediately go around starting to perform the usual spiel and try and get people's hopes up and, doing their thing. I don't exactly know what God servants do all the time. I'm more of a man of arcane knowledge and study myself. He looks at Persephone when he says the last part.
Listen, I just go do my thing and sometimes I go, "Can I have some help, please?" And Corey gives it.
Oh.
The sort of. It's a bit of a free-form thing. Religion and faith is different for everyone, Miriam. You can't just put it in a nice little box like that.
That is unfortunate. Unfortunate because, well, I was hoping you would actually share some insight on that. No. Oh well.
I mean, there's one suggestion that no one's gonna like.
Which is
Attacking. What happens
So
when a kingdom stays quiet for long? They build up their army.
so what we're searching for is what? Someone that has knowledge about gods?
Van just looks at Persephone.
Oh God.
Someone that has, probably existed for a while about gods, huh?
Don't tell me we have to contact your friend again.
What?
Looks
What
at
friend?
Miriam.
Oh
I
no, that's not happening. Not for like 100 years or so again. Anyway.
I just
no,
give
we're
a
not
sly
doing that.
look towards Barrick, but don't say anything.
For what? That's one thing. An entire faith going silent is, of course, not the best of news. However, it's not something that would draw attention normally. What did draw attention were the swath of adventurers who returned from their journey to the tournament, and the broadcast that happened.
What?
What?
The broadcast.
Yes.
Did they win?
You
Can-
Miriam,
Well,
you
there has
buried the
been-
lead.
Yes, that is the important thing, and I didn't want to mention all the other ones so that you don't forget them. And I always keep the best for last. It is important to mention that yes, there has been a broadcast. It happened literally, I want to say like a couple of hours back. When was
Are
it,
we
Barrick?
are we still able to see it somewhere?
Hardly so. I suppose I've seen it, but I'm not going to let you into my memories. There's a lot of stuff up here.
You don't have to show whatever. I don't think I want to be inside of your head regardless.
No, you know what? I've changed my mind. That sounds like a wonderful, marvelous idea.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Is
I'd
the
rather
broadcast
not.
on a replay?
Varric pipes up. No, it is not. For...
Can-
However, well, I myself am quite astute with illusions. His hands wave themselves forward. The magic guiding his fingers as he recreates an illusionary pattern that resembles a figure, a human form, bearing a frowning mask. A long gear-like contraption spins behind its head. Oh god, what voice did they give this guy? Alright.
Hello, friends. It is I, Sad Face McGee.
Not quite. Citizens of Verx.
That was close.
This message is bestowed by His Grace and His Holiness, the Masked One, bestowed upon our servants, such as us, to be granted to all who heed this broadcast. Take heed. Chosen amongst you are but a few who have been bestowed an honor. In his endless wisdom, Averin the Judge, Observator, and Eternal Steward of the Tournament of Champions, has decreed that the ones that will succeed the tournament's completion walk among you in this age. Rejoice, for they are the ones that have performed a feat in recent days. Rejoice, for they are the ones that have put an end to war and your troubles. Rejoice and heed the words of the chosen, of the masked one's faith revelry. We await these chosen ones upon our cathedral grounds. The figure stares forward, and the illusion ends.
Wait, is this goddamn play about us?
Yes.
It is.
Dan's like, oh, they sound pretty cool. I'd like to meet them.
Yeah. Somebody else
Yeah.
dropped a wall?
That
welcome.
is, that was that was, I believe, a high-ranking member of the Faith of Revelry. The ones that specifically have stopped activities all throughout the continent.
The chain smokers.
I will have an investigation look into that. Varric nods. With conviction.
So they decided we were the ones who were going to do it.
I guess.
Sounds like a trap.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole
Absolutely.
thing sounds like a trap, so... And we've all known it's bullshit for a while now.
Just let me know when I need to plug my ears so you can actually have a conversation about it.
Oh. I wouldn't have to worry about that anymore, I don't think.
I think we're past that.
Worst case happens, they show up, we beat them again.
Right!
Well, out of character, I have a chain that I really don't want to break. So please don't break my chain.
I mean, okay, I don't think we've broken Miriam's,
He's
Varric's,
strong.
or Esmeralda's chains yet either, so...
Unless they're already broken.
Yeah!
Who wants True Sight again?
Yeah.
Can I have it this time?
Yeah, here you go, Aqua. Have an hour of True Sight. There you
Spell
go.
in chat.
Let me do a modify. Okay, I can do True Sight 4 more times, and then I have to get more oil. There you go. Aqua now has True Sight for the next hour.
Cool! Aqua, you can see...
Or rather-
or-
Lupus, yes, sorry. Lupus.
yeah.
Well, Aqua, what can you see right now? Look out your window.
I can see the sound.
Indeed. However,
will
you
Reassuringly
will
pat
not-
his hand to help him, through the trip.
you will not see any chains around your friends. You will, however, see strange ethereal beings like float around the room. Most of them look extremely disinterested in your presence. You will see a small swath of ephemeral moths cling to Persephone. With your true sight, you will also notice a couple of bits of damage, a couple of wounds that appear on Miriam's form, hidden by his visage. What appears to be like wounds on his arms, his hands specifically. He's not wearing. He's actually seemingly wearing gloves. He's not actually wearing gloves. With your true sight, you can see he's actually putting on an illusion over his hands, and his hands look a bit scarred. Beyond that,
It seems like it'd be easier just to wear gloves.
Right?
beyond that, with your true sight, is there anything here that you have not seen before? No, not really. Yeah, that's about it.
Jen's going through the checklist of things the party can see with True Sight, things the party cannot see with True Sight.
Mm.
It's a spreadsheet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but yeah, that's primarily it. Medium nods. Alright, interesting magic stuff happening. Cool, so... Does that ring any bells? Out of curiosity.
The broadcast?
No, I was referring to the message that you have sent to your family and received back, the whole conversation. No, of course the podcast. What else are we talking about?
I mean, yeah.
when did... So you said that happened a couple of hours ago.
Yes, like what was it? 3, 5, Vargas. 8.5 hours ago, actually.
That, I think, isn't that the time we... Yeah, I think that was after we finished with the last business.
Seems a little bit odd that they would play a broadcast when they knew we wouldn't be able to see it.
So,
That's
have we
not odd.
rested
Maybe you hear
after
about it, though.
we dealt with my patron, or is this the same day?
This is the same day. This
Right.
is day one.
Right, okay.
So that doesn't mean anything to you? No? Cool, great. I just want to verify.
I mean, what do you think? It's like, yes, we were there to kill Gagain and shit, but...
That's
It's
weird.
about us. It's just we don't know anything about what. Like, given the information, yes, it's about us. We did what the broadcast said, but that's you were telling us about something that we know actually nothing about because we weren't there to.
So you
witness
don't
it.
know? Okay, all right. I'm just asking. Well, you
Well,
heard it. Yeah, okay.
That
cool.
weird clown dude didn't take the mask off of that robot dude.
That is
Mask
true.
of
That
a
did
clown?
happen.
No, the clown took the mask from the other dude. It wasn't the dude
Hmm.
thought he was.
He was a dude playing another dude playing a dude.
Right?
Hmm.
The tournament is replacing people.
Aye.
It's
Yeah.
just uncomplicated. The tournament is replacing people with automatons.
That's why we're asking if you're robots.
Are we talking like automatons that are like following orders? Are we talking automatons that are taking after the
We
the
are talking about automatons that have the entire memories of those that they are impersonating, who wholly believe that they are that
Oof.
person until proven otherwise, I suppose.
Yeah, then it is as we thought, huh, Varric? Varric nods. Yeah.
Doesn't seem pleasant for the people involved.
Yeah. Well, you
But
know
it's also a
the
clown inside of my head.
Varian like
Yeah, well-
stops and looks at you.
Not anymore, but it was then.
Those were not your thoughts. We're talking about an actual clown inside of your head.
More of a jester,
Yeah.
really.
Isn't this incredibly weird, though?
It is. It's strange.
Why would they, be more secluded now?
That's what I was thinking. But I don't know. The problem is that we don't have a lot of information. What you told me about people being replaced with machines, now that is interesting. You remember when they attacked here? And we've been
Yeah.
looking into the remnants, the remained? Well, it turns out, thanks to the materials that we've actually had access to, Albert has had some successes, some failures, some successes on the field. We have found out that the tournament's machinery specifically is made to replicate the abilities of certain things. But of course, they have innovated in other areas. If you recall, the big constructs, those are new. I don't think we've had anything that could shoot whatever the hell they were shooting out of their backs. But what you tell me, replacing people with their own constructs, that does not sound good to me in the slightest. One. Two, when you say replacing, we're talking like anyone? Like from common folk to royalty, or are we talking specific kind of people?
Well, the two we
high
know
ranking.
of are Gixis, the poisoner of Gavaria. That clone, or that replicant, is, dead. No more. The living one we know of is the royal guard to the queen.
A
So,
small
I don't-
pool of options.
That means that One thing.
Well,
The
Wait,
thing
wait,
is,
Ferric,
though, we
can we-
have a living one that we know is one of these replacements.
right.
Is it possible to somehow make a way to spot the rest out of a crowd? If
There
we
might
have
be.
the scent of one.
Well, if you have one example, then yeah, very likely. I do fear that they may adapt if they are aware of you. If they're aware of what you're doing, that's my fear. But again, that doesn't sound like something we won't be able to handle. You said it was the Royal Guard?
Yes.
Like just any
Yeah.
Royal Guardsman?
The head captain of the Royal Guard, last I
Okay.
remember.
Okay, alright. Well, Varric, do me a favor. Send a message over to our people in Ashington. Do we have any adventurers in Ashington? We do have actually one adventuring group, yes. Great. Send a message to them. I want someone to safeguard the captain immediately. We're not bringing them here for obvious reasons. I want them to be safe where they are, and possibly look into what exactly their facade is protected by. The more information we've got to play with, the better.
I did just ask if y'all wanted to send some people over to help with the buildings and all that.
Oh, we should probably help with that too. Ooh, that's gonna be expensive.
I'm gonna help cover the cost, don't worry.
Oh, you are an angel. I'll take credit. Well, if we're going to be talking about different things happening all around, it is also important to mention that with everything that has transpired, you have stopped Gavaria's war expedition. Which means that we are once again in the process of actually screening Gavarian adventurers to join the Guardians.
Oh. Any
Hey.
promising individuals?
No, it's a process.
I mean, did he check the hunters?
The hunters?
They have killed thing like us called hunters or some shit.
Oh yeah, they did mention something along those lines. Something about like dragon hunters. Well, I'm not certain. I'll have to look into this. For the
Maybe.
time,
Not as many dragon hunters. For both of our sakes.
Miriam nods. Look, I'll be very clear with you. I'm looking for people who have like good hearts, good heads. They know what to do. Hell, it's not exactly even my own compulsion that pushes me to do this. But that's something that I am doing. The question is what you are doing. It is with great pride to change our subject from the dangerous to the wonderful, as I am quite happy to announce you are the best assets of our organization as of right now. You are the most capable, most powerful, and quite frankly, most helpful individuals in the Guardians of Erk's leadership at the moment. And yes, I do consider you part of the leadership, for you have taken initiative multiple times, without even my direction or Varric's, to do what you believe is the right thing to do. That's exactly how I did things, back when I was still adventuring out there. Stopped when I found
young
out.
Varric. Until before he got super old.
Oh, please, I don't look a day over 30. I look in the mirror every day.
I know you do.
He
For
looks a bit
at
like...
least an hour and 30-minute session.
Oh, no, not a single hour. I'll periodically look around, like 1, maybe 2, maybe 3 hours intervals. Look, if you want to know about my routine, I would be more than happy to discuss this with you at a later date. Unless if everyone here is interested, in which case I will gladly go into it. Well, ruining my parade on that end.
Absolutely.
If we're going to be frank with one another, I don't know what you're going to be doing. But for the time being, you're free to go and do whatever you want. Of course, if you have any questions, I'd be more than happy to hit them out, because there has been some things that have happened, and well, I'm here.
Varric, have you looked into the situation with Blue?
Varric, pause for a moment. I have.
Hmm.
We do have some new developments. And we do know where the congregation of these monsters has been allocated to. We had a group of adventurers perform a scan of the forest. It appears they are gathering for some kind of ritual every night, in particular, within forest grounds. It is the location where the previous nature guardian spirits used to reside in.
I see.
I can get you close to the location. I'm not gonna enter the forest myself, but if you truly believe that you wish to interact, I will highly advise that you do not go unarmed. Even the people we have sent in, they have had skirmishes and full-out brawls with the denizens of the forest. The monstrous creatures that reside within now are no longer recognizable from who they were before.
I know the feeling.
Well, we sorted things out with Grimdot's family. You guys punched my dad. I guess it's time to go say hi to your other brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless anybody else has any other family issues we need to take care of beforehand.
Miriam
Ron,
puts
do
her
you...
wits on the table. When I was young!
Miriam, this was not an invitation for you to talk.
Isn't your father long dead anyways?
Aren't you also, like, super old?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he probably is. I never checked.
So you're fine.
I turn my head towards Persephone, and in your mind you hear, should we ask Varric about, well, you know, what we found out in the other plane?
It might be worth it, just in case. I'm replying in my head, not out loud. Just kind of like, it just kind of looks like Kiki and I are staring at each other. It might be worth it, because at the very least it'll give them something to do while we're off. You know, saving the world or whatever.
Varric, there's something we would like to ask you.
Yes, I do wax this beautiful mustache. How did you know?
Varric.
How old are you?
Varric.
What?
Not quite, but not quite.
Good to
What?
know, though.
What is your question?
Van's been trying to grow a mustache.
And self-consciously like covers this up with his hand.
Well, we can
don't
ask you some tips on growing that beautiful mustache later. How old are you?
That is confidential.
We get some information.
I don't ask you how old you are. It's rude.
437.
Oh,
You're like
shut it.
5, stop it.
51, actually. You guys missed my birthday. It's alright.
Ah, dang it. So many
That's in
numbers.
my 20s. Last time I checked.
Why does that matter, out of curiosity? It's this life or death situation. If I don't reveal my age, someone somewhere will perish. Is that...
Wait,
Is that
what?
how you want it to be?
No, I would prefer to not actually have to say, if I'm honest.
I mean, if it helps, I could kill people until you tell us. If that's
Can
better
we
for you.
Okay, well, we can't. I appreciate. That I appreciate, but I think we're not quite. That would be Kagain level. I don't think we quite want to be there.
I mean, they don't have to be good people.
Well, Eric, I guess the only good question is like, you were friends, right?
With who?
All of us. We're friends.
We are?
Thick and thin.
I would grace you with my friendship for certain! That sounds delightful. Sure, we're friends.
Coda will quickly eye Persephone. Do the thing, do the thing, do the thing, do the thing.
What thing are you asking me to do? I'm
Insight!
Oh God.
Also, hey, like, while this is going on, I glance towards Miriam.
Natural funny.
Let's go! How's Miriam, like, looking through this conversation?
Is very, very serious about. Yeah, yes, we're friends.
The dice want to tell a story, Jen, and it's a story
Yeah.
of friendship.
I
Yeah,
don't know if I
Jen.
should say this out loud.
You can DM me. You can shoot me a fun little
Um,
private message.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you a private message. Kiki, what did you want to do?
Yeah, I'm looking at, like, Miriam. How is he looking throughout this conversation? Because he hasn't said a word.
Oh, reserved for the most part. Yeah, he's reserved. He's paying attention. That's about it. He
he
looks
doesn't-
every now and then. He will glance at your direction. His eyes will squint for a moment, but usually you can catch him basically at the edges of your vision when he does this. But
Like, does he look like he knows Varric's age, or is he also just interested?
Oh, you can make an insight check for that.
Oh, yes, please. That's a... I shouldn't have advantage, but that's still 26.
26, that's really good. When he mentioned the age, he looked up for a moment. His mouth moved a little bit at the edges, as if he was calculating. He nodded briefly to himself in a conclusion motion, and then he looked back at the conversation as if trying to reassess himself. Like, oh, did I remember? Yeah, I remember this, right? Okay.
Cool. Okay. Well, while you're shooting the DM, how's everyone doing?
Hello, chat.
I'm swell. I'm having the time of my life. I can't wait to find out if Varric's been lying to us the entire
Right?
time or not.
Well, he wasn't very quick on the answer of, "Hey, Varric, we're friends, right?" What
Yeah.
do you mean?
Not
What do you,
true.
What do you mean? Who do you mean?
Listen, we've done a lot of work, and you just told us you consider us the higher ups of your fucking entire Guardians of Verks group. Please, like, but we're not friends.
No.
We do all this work for you. We spend all this time with you, and we're not friends.
Yeah,
You
that,
see, you're an asset. You're my asset.
I mean, Van is still just an employee, so... You know.
I mean, that would be hilarious if he does say that.
I
So
will
do find
say-
it funny, and it was under the level 18 tab.
Right?
Okay, here we go.
I will say I feel very fancy doing all of this because I got some old wine from work and I have some chocolate and that's what I've been snacking on this whole time.
Oh no! You know what that means? If we're pulling alcohol, I gotta go get a lemon.
Ah! I see.
I'll be back.
I've got a bottle of Kahlua
Yep.
right next to me.
I look at Varric, and I just frown, and I look genuinely hurt. Like Persephone just looks at him and looks genuinely like hurt.
Oh,
Because Varric knows that I saw right through that, and I'm not hiding that I saw right through that.
sorry. One moment. That's the.
Oh?
There we
Oh?
Ah,
That makes more sense. Yeah, sorry.
that makes a lot more sense. Okay, yeah, no, that one makes
Yeah,
sense.
I'm just like, hold up. Oh, yeah. Were you inside
That
the
was-
Varric?
We were inside it because we asked Varric if we were friends, right?
Oh, sorry. I think you
Miriam?
asked Miriam.
No.
Oh.
I'm like, damn, we've been talking to Varric. Oh my god. I'm like, that's
Yeah,
weird. Why does
sorry,
Varric
that's,
sound like Miriam right now? That's
Yeah,
kind
sorry.
of weird.
Yeah, I thought you were talking Miriam. My
No,
terrible
no.
mistake. No,
Miriam
Varric's
doesn't think we're
response-
friends, guys. Miriam hates us. He doesn't see us as friends.
Varric's response is more along the lines of friends. Why? Of course. Are we not? Has something changed? With a natural 20, I'll send you a different message.
Thank you. Because we don't give a shit how old Miriam is. We're asking about Varric. Because
We
Varric's
know he's a
name-
dragon, so he's an old boy.
Yeah. It's
He's
also
at least 150.
we were told that Varric is the name of a vampire,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this, like, to give you a general idea, Jen, we're trying to suss out if we should talk to Varric. I said we should because at least, you know, before we go in, maybe they'll look into it if they don't know.
Mhm.
I got a line, by the way.
Let's
Got a
go.
lime.
A line. Put a little chili lime powder on as well.
Ooh. Very nice, very nice.
So what did we learn?
Well, apparently Miriam hates us.
Yeah, Miriam doesn't see us as friends, but I don't think we really care about that.
No.
Miriam never saw us as
It's
friends.
weird.
I see him as a bank. At best.
Yeah, the International Bank of Miriam.
He's a
Right?
signature on my check.
Yeah. Don't worry, Miriam. It's fucking mutual.
I will take back all the worry when we didn't know where he was or what the fuck he was doing.
He's probably drinking chocolate.
No, that's Varric. Also, is chocolate now a euphemism for a blood?
Well, we have seen him going to... Well, I guess we haven't seen him going to, like, a cafe to get hot chocolate. We'd have just seen him holding a cup of hot chocolate.
That's what I'm saying.
We never tried to drink out of it.
Right?
Because it's gross to drink out of other people's drinks.
The thing
That
is,
too.
he did give Lupus an energy drink once.
Listen,
Oh, yeah,
after
that's
you've
true.
done the things Kiki and Persephone have probably done, drinking out of a cup after somebody probably isn't the worst thing.
Listen,
I will not...
listen. Leave it up to your imagination because that's what I left up to our imagination when when Corey gave us our fun little.
That's a weird euphemism
fun
for
little
vanilla.
It was all in the head anyway. Oh, that sounds so wrong in
Yeah.
this context. It was all imaginary.
No. So there was no head here. All right.
Well.
You never know.
Listen,
You're right. I don't.
it's up to our imagination
Was
what
it?
happens, and sometimes your imagination gets a little cuckoo crazy, and you get to try things that you never would have been able to in real
It's
life.
for us to know and for you to wonder.
Here's
I
the
don't
thing:
wonder.
whatever you can picture, I'm just gonna say yes. I'll just yes and it. So whatever
Are you
you're
sure about that?
imagining, yes. Yep. Can't stop me.
All right. That's fine.
Wise, actually.
You're the pervert, not me in this instance.
It's a
You
weird
should-
kind
we
of
kill-
battleship.
I mean,
Did we kill
technically
Jen
a
yet?
voyeur.
Okay,
No.
here we go.
Hey Jen, you ready with that message?
Yeah,
Yeah, I got it.
finished
I'm
the
reading it
essay.
right now.
Next time I'll just do like a come to the secret channel. I'll just tell you that's better.
I mean, honestly, maybe.
Yeah.
Next time.
Next time. And the next never came.
Right.
Okay. Okay. We are friends, Varric. And you can rely on us. I think we've proven time and time again that we are reliable. And that we care about your well-being. But we were told some things about you.
Oh.
And we would like to know if they were true or not. Before we leave, I guess.
Of
Who
course.
knows? We could die in the tournament and it'll be for naught.
Well, of course. Please inform me. What have you heard?
Kiki. I motioned to my fiance because I'm like, I don't remember.
So, fun fact, Kiki wasn't actually there when that happened, so I kind of just second heard it from y'all.
You want Ko to do it?
I mean, basically, we were told of a vampire named Varric, right? That was it.
Or a person named Varric that lived long ago.
Yeah.
And then we made the assumption, Varric. I'm glad I take notes.
I'm sorry. I don't think I follow.
I think it semi-met your description too.
There's just a vampire that's one-on-one with you.
There's a What?
Well,
No.
we heard
Yeah,
about a
the-
person that that was alive. Or maybe has been
Match your
alive.
description. Same face.
You share the name.
Same mustache.
Oh,
From
you
a
have
few hundred years ago.
you happen to have did you find this in a scroll in some kind of poem or
A really old person told us.
Yes.
Word
wait,
of mouth, actually.
word of mouth? I see.
Her
Can they
god.
be trusted?
Yes.
Yes!
Yes.
It's literally...
Maybe?
I see.
Keeping it real, Kiki. Always gotta keep it real.
Listen, I don't think Kiki's the person to ask, like, do you trust this person? Because of everything that has happened with her old patron,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, if you earnestly believe these,
Coda really looks over. It's like, more or less, I'm just curious. But honestly, it does not change the thought of what I have about you.
No,
Well-
and this information
Same.
won't leave this room, so...
Yeah, you make sure of that.
Look, man, I don't care if you're a vampire. I still love you, dude.
I'm not a vampire, no. I have... Okay. I am simply surprised, if I'm honest, that you are... How did you come upon this information? Someone really old... Please, you have to tell me, who was that
A
individual?
genie. Was it Genie or Corey? Wait,
It was Corey.
Tori.
yeah.
My deity.
Your deity
Sorry.
told you this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I suppose you can't hide the truth from gods. Did your deity tell you I'm a vampire?
No, that you...
No. That was
But are you?
Persephone's whole idea, and then that somehow got stopped.
No, I am not. I'm not a vampire. No.
They
Nothing
just
of the
said
sort.
you...
Processing
say
it after
that you were one of the people helping out when slaying the dragon with Miriam and his gang.
I am a scholar. Let us start with that. I am a scholar.
Question is as well. Do you know anything about the Ruinous paths?
I'm not familiar with Ruinous paths, but I am familiar with Ruinous powers.
That's the one. I said the
I must say,
wrong
you-
thing.
But if you at home want to be familiar with the Ruinous Path, check out our Discord channel. Should be a link.
Today's session brought to you by Discord.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Varric takes a stern, serious position. I am Varric Baravan. I was a scholar to the students of Armathia. Specifically, we were working closely with the clergy of Chronos to learn the secrets of time manipulation. Back when a lot of things were more different. I am also someone that some would call a steward. I am an aide. Back in my time, we would have these figures known as the anchors, and the Ruinous powers. The Ruinous powers, to answer your question, your query, the most recent one, they are individuals. They are forces, individual forces that have a lot of capability to perform great destruction, as well as the capability to bring intolerable change. Ruinous power could, on a whim, destroy a continent, and on the same whim, remake it in their image. Back in those days, I was a steward to a group of anchors. Anchors are, to put it into understanding, people who have been handpicked by destiny itself to essentially clash with a ruinous power. Think on it
Persephone starts to sweat.
Think on it like a cause and effect. A ruinous power exists, ergo anchors are created to create a counterbalance and bring stability back to the world. And I was a steward that specifically worked with ruinous powers. With anchors, sorry. When it came to our studies of time manipulation were specifically on the stewardship of time control. If someone was attempting to mess with the time stream, we were people who would intervene. I'm not here today due to time manipulation, however. To manipulate time to extend one's lifespan is a crime, and I am not a criminal. So I want to take that thought down immediately. I am also not a vampire. I do know of the vampiric origins of most humans in this world currently. I am familiar, but I myself am not one of the outsider vampires that came into this world. I am a relic of an old age, and I am no more technically than I suppose I am reaching my late 50s by now. I haven't really been keeping track of my birthdays so well. I don't. Well, I specifically jump forward in time, but not through time travel. I have a way. It's ironclad to ensure that I do manage the journey, but it's also a bit dangerous to my own person, because I can't exactly protect myself while I do it. Nevertheless, I can go into detail, but specifically to answer your question, yes, I am. Though I am technically around 56 years old, I could also be considered to have come from a time about 6,000 years back.
What was
I'm not
going
exactly-
on during then?
A lot of things. A lot of things were going on during that time. It was a time where creation fought creation, to be honest. Hectic. Goodness, I did not think I would be finding myself in this situation. To put it simply, it was a time with a lot of things were fighting one another. A time where gods were in this world fighting ruinous powers. A time where mortals were fighting with gods to push back followers of ruinous powers. Hectic times. And it all happened here, in this world. I should probably say this plane.
Do you think you were drawn to this time because of more anchors?
No, I was not drawn to this time. To put it briefly, I was given a hint, good luck, and I had to essentially establish a way to find out if there were any. I tried a lot of things. I placed magical wards around that kept information for me during the times I would jump forward in time, and I would check them later. I established organizations, some of which turned into cults, I will be honest. Not my brightest moment, that. I have a cult dedicated to me that considers me a divine being that, it's a long story that does not exist anymore, hopefully. Hopefully,
Do they bring you hot chocolate?
He nods.
Okay.
To be honest, anything I did was considered to be a divine act in their eyes, and again, I mentioned cult, not... terrible. That was a bad move on my part. But for the most part, I set up different ways to try and catalog information. All of them failed me. Every time I would jump forward in time, something or other would change. People would find my words and dispel them, or use them for their own ends. Sometimes they would stay, but that there would be no information that's useful.
So you just kept all of this information in your head?
Well, for the most part, yes.
Would you
For the most
like
part, yes.
some help with that?
Oh no. I know what you
Did
think,
you
and
go from stone tablet to book? Or did you always have a book?
I used to keep tomes. In fact, remember the cult I mentioned? Well, they specifically kept tomes for me. They would be writing down information I would give them, because there would be too much information for me to write down at any one time, so I would give it to them and they would, keep contact of it. I wonder if the library still actually exists. I haven't checked in a while.
Where's it at?
I don't remember. I believe a new nation was built on top of it. Must have been like, what? 1,300 years back? Ugh. Look, sorry, excuse me. He takes his hand off the side of his head, resumes his posture. But yes, I am a steward. Specifically, my purpose, ever since I was a child, I have been taught the ways to assist these individuals called anchors. To assist them in their purpose. Because their purpose is benevolent. They protect our world from ruinous powers. They are the ones that will bring us, salvation from ruination, essentially. And it is a thing that has happened. I have seen and witnessed what a ruinous power can perform at the height of their strength. I have seen and witnessed what can be done by these individuals, who for the most part are mortals. Mortal beings. Were bestowed with power to put an end to what threatens all of us. Are you asking that in character, Socks?
Socks is muted.
That's fair.
So yes.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll ask it.
Yeah. I think that's a good question to ask. I'm pacing.
Alright.
I'm walking in circles, Jen. There's so much information.
Varric pondered for a good while as he's speaking, a hand over his mouth in contemplation. If a ruinous power, so here's the thing about ruinous powers, they can be a lot of things. Technically, they can take the form of anything, from the most monstrous to the most mundane. But for the most part, there is one rule that has existed, and that is that a ruinous power cannot be a god. A ruinous power cannot be a divine being. You cannot be a divine being and be a ruinous power. That has not happened before. Nor has it. Nor it is just how it has been. The gods specifically aided mortals. An interesting tidbit was that Baal, the god of murder, was one of the gods that aided mortals back during the war. During the wars.
Every time someone says ball, Van giggles.
When it came to the masked one, the masked one I'm not certain. I know for a fact that Averin the judge is a divine being. He is the son of two gods. Specifically, I believe it was Tyr and the Red Knight.
So, out of curiosity, do you know who the anchors are currently?
I want to believe I have a good hunch.
Okay, and could you name them?
He looks away for a moment. I could. What would that achieve?
Self-gratification.
Yeah, this isn't the first time we're hearing about all of this.
He stops motion. It is not.
No.
I'm sorry. He looks to Persephone. He looks over to Coda. He looks over to Kiki. I had an inclination to believe you three are anchors.
I think it's only one of us now.
One of you? Who is it?
Persephone.
Looks up
When, when he brings up anchors, Van is going to pipe up and relay that vision that he had when his spirit was soaring and he saw the tournament. Any of that sound pertinent to the conversation?
It sounds important, but no, not to the conversation. No. From what you were telling me, there must have been an Aeon. Being of a power I am not even familiar with, to put it simply. They were observers, essentially, during the Cataclysmic Wars. They were not really active, per se. You're an anchor, he says while he's looking at Persephone.
Perhaps maybe we should explain.
Yeah.
Yes, perhaps that would be wise. For the record, Miriam and Esmeralda both know of my nature. They are aware that I push myself forward through time.
This is out of character. Wasn't Miriam also one of the anchors?
That is correct.
Cool.
He was.
Oh,
So-
his chain got broken too, huh?
No,
Oh,
he's a
he
dragon.
completed his mission.
Yeah,
No.
I think
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what happened.
Okay.
Out of character because he was a player character.
So, very. A lot of us here have been broken and unbound by fate.
I'm not familiar with that terminology, but go on.
Well, anchors are bound to do their destiny, aren't they?
Yes.
Some of us
We are
don't have a destiny anymore.
Well, that's not really how destiny works, is it?
Well,
Well-
yes, but anchors are the people who come into this world and they have a mission.
Should I close my ears for this? Is this another one of those situations where I shouldn't hear about it?
I think this is
I-
fine because it doesn't have anything to do with the tournament, I think.
Okay.
We didn't
The
meet
tournament-
the messenger.
For the record, the tournament is not going to be interfering any more here. We have bigger
Oh, good.
Oh,
Good.
oh.
Good.
Okay.
So we met up with an old colleague of mine who turns out that they had something to do with the anchors as well, and they relayed quite a bit of information to us.
Okay. All right.
But before that, we were informed of a message. It was very simple. Stop it. Stop it.
This message. When did you receive that?
When we were in the temple to get this guy, and I pull out my skull. And we got this we got this message from an individual called Mesmer.
He looks down on it.
Now,
I am not familiar.
well, Mesmer was quite something as he turned Lupus into a pile of spaghetti.
Bolognese, yes.
Van
But
shudders when they mention it.
Yeah. He, or rather it, is gone. Dead. Thanks to Ashfall.
And us. We were there.
We were there,
We helped.
but I don't think we would have been able to do it without Ashfall.
Yes, but we helped. Give credit where credit's due.
Now, Mesmer was supposed to give out this message quite a while ago, but he got imprisoned. And what we sort of figured out was that or rather someone, was supposed to stop the tournament from ever happening.
Yeah.
Anders.
Hmm.
That is not something that I am. Oh, sorry, I can't
There.
help you with that.
Was the
Yeah,
tournament
one day-
around 6,000 years ago?
Oh no. No. This has been a very recent development. In fact, I believe it has started about 2,000 years ago. Must have been a little bit more than that, but yeah. Essentially during the final cataclysmic fight against the last remnants of followers that the latest Ruinous power had access to.
Yeah. One thing, you might know Mesmer by a different name or title. Do you know the children's stories, The Messenger from the Stars?
Anders. I have read quite a few stories in my time. That one I'm not familiar with.
It's a old children's story about someone coming to deliver messages from the stars.
Miriam
It's-
shakes his head as well. Like, don't know anything about that either.
Well, he's that messenger. And
Well-
of course-
Can you make an insight check?
and goes Arferic.
Oh.
Me or
Anyone?
Dirty 30.
30. 15. 5. And yeah, it's like, okay, they just don't know. Like, it's fine, but sometimes you just don't know a story. Kiki, Lupus, and Persephone all will realize when you mention that thing, there is like an immediate like lack of recognition. No, I'm not familiar with it. Almost like instantaneous, like, no, you're not supposed to know this. And you realize you know it because you interacted with Mesmer.
makes sense.
Oh well. Well, regardless, we got this message relayed to us, and a little bit later we met up with an old colleague of mine, who we were trying to gather more information about the tournament, and I had an inkling that he might know something. Well, it turns out it wasn't just the tournament he knew about. He knew about the anchors, he knew about the fates. And, after he gave us all of this information, he didn't recognize any of us and he didn't remember the conversation and he just left.
Okay, who was this individual? Maybe I know of them.
So, Silver... Yeah, Silver hasn't written notes for the last 2 years.
Ah!
Mm-hmm.
Make a history
Listen,
intelligence check, yeah.
Sure.
We've been doing this campaign for a while. Some stuff is gonna just. Oh.
That's a 27 regardless.
Yeah, that's
That's
literally recalling information. Persephone's like, oh damn it, I have it on top of my tongue, snaps fingers like, Kiki, of course, in character, remembers this information. It was Palabar Ivor.
Yeah, that's the one.
The one that sounds like Pelican.
Right?
The one from the Vatican.
Yes.
With the kids.
So, Palabar Ivor. Yes, I don't remember that name. It does track. To put it into perspective, I have not had a good way to reach out for anchors. I had to develop an entire network to make sure that I could even have a chance of finding them. Of finding you, even specifically, to be honest. Miriam and I have been working together in this endeavor, and Miriam nods proudly. We have had agents around the world to try and keep an eye out for extraordinary people. Common adventurers are abundant. But there are a few that are truly extraordinary. They have a certain spark to them, a certain drive. I am not familiar with this individual, but I can guess where this is going.
Well, you don't need to try to find him again. He doesn't know any of this anymore.
Yes, I imagine. So, an important little thing that must be said about anchors. It is not something you are born with, and it is not something that you keep forever. If you are destined to perform an act and you do not manage to perform it, or something changes and it becomes impossible to do so, or maybe even regret or delusion may drive someone to not pursue their destiny. On that end, an anchor loses that link to destiny, essentially, and their time as an anchor becomes, well, harder to reach. I myself have not seen it happen in front of my eyes, but we've had 2 cases of this occur during the Cataclysmic Wars. One that was the one that was under the watchful eyes of our own people, and the one that wasn't. If this individual, was a long time ago. The one that we were observing, or our colleagues were observing, at the time, you must understand, I was around 15 years old and I was still in my training, but I heard about it. I heard about it from my tutor. I believe that the anchor in question lost their will to continue fighting, and with it, their binding of destiny, and with that as well, their capability to fight altogether. They were withdrawn. I believe they spent their life essentially herding livestock.
Okay.
For the other one, I'm not sure. We just know that by the time that they were separated from their group, Destiny altogether had abandoned them. Either that, or they abandoned Destiny themselves. They were not an anchor anymore. We had ways of keeping track of them during the Cataclysmic Wars, but a lot of things happened.
Did someone try to become a avatar of a god, then shut down high-level magic for everybody?
Oh, you must understand, things like that were almost ordinary. Gods perished on the battlefield, and they needed avatars to pick up their mantle and keep on fighting. Because if they didn't, they would have lost the day. It would be a victory for the Ruinous powers. The stakes were high. A lot of mortals had to rise to the occasion time and time again. A lot of people I knew had to do that.
So, well, also about this mesmer is that it also severed our connections to whatever fate we were supposed to have. Except for Persephone, because she wasn't there when all of this happened.
Arik looks curious. I'm sorry, are you certain of this?
Yes.
Well, I will take your word for it. I do trust you. But that doesn't sound right. If your binding to destiny is forlorn, if If that is broken, then surely you should not be able to recall your time as anchors. Surely you should not be able to perform the actions you are capable of performing. An anchor that specifically loses their link to destiny loses a lot of their capabilities quickly. As I said, we do have one example of this happening. The warrior in question, they were a renowned paladin of, I believe it was Bahamut. They lost their connection to their deity nigh overnight. In fact, they lost all of their divine powers almost that instant. It was thank goodness it was actually an isolated incident.
Well, we are severed from the fate, and that's what we know.
Well, if you say so. I don't know what to tell you.
Did something just try to make you think you were severed from fate?
I'm quite sure we have seen our links have been severed. Lupus, you're seeing it takes a little bit differently. Can't you see that Persephone is still connected?
Can I see it?
I mean, you can't see anything outside of what I've described before.
I believe we were in your mental state. That's when we first saw them.
If you would excuse me, I have a question myself.
Of course.
You said that you are no longer anchors of destiny, I take it. Persephone, you still are.
Yes, as far as I'm aware.
And all of you have been anchors of destiny. Like Grimthod and Ashfall.
It's what we're told. I really take it or leave it. I just really want to do what I want to do.
Do what you want to do.
And that's to help people. So that's what I'll do.
That sounds accurate.
Persephone looks so proud because old Kodo is just like,
yeah.
why the fuck are we helping people?
Can't we just kill all the elves, please?
Yeah.
Oh no, we're still gonna do that. Just the bad one, though.
This code is not talking about elfin genocide.
Again, yeah.
Again.
More.
You see Lewis just saying that casually. Yeah, while drinking from a cup.
It's like there's the hatred for elves. You're like dwarves, and then up further, Coda. It's like them damn knife beers. You're right, bearded man. Damn knife beers.
Koda learned it from the dwarves. He doesn't actually have any beef with elves. It's just learned from dwarves.
Oh god.
That's kind of what it was. This is passed down hatred from generation to generation. The Coda's just like, but are they really that bad?
I mean, at some point, at that point, it literally is like, look at that bitch eating crackers over there. Oh, fucking.
Kiki over here taught you how to.
Shortbread. Some would say one bite would fill you up. Brother, how many of those have you had? 4.
I'm asking because if that's the case, Persephone, do you feel any pull towards finding anyone else?
Self-insight check. Let's find out. 29.
No, you haven't felt anything like that.
No, nothing like that.
Anchors of Destiny were picked out from all around the world, essentially. Or at the time of the plane. They would find one another, to band together to pursue their destiny. No matter where they were, they would have this innate feeling to guide them. Literally, destiny guiding them to their own destiny. If you don't feel that, that means that you are either still connected to your allies in some capacity, or maybe that's not how it functioned. I I'm sorry, this is quite a bit.
Well, there's a good chance that we're wrong. We just know that we're not tied by the fate anymore, so...
That requires research. And I'll be quite honest with you, I don't know if we have the time. If
Well-
you are aware of your own natures, I have to ask a question.
Yes.
What are you pulled towards? What do you feel is something that you must do?
Stop the tournament.
No, yeah.
That's it.
among
Like,
some
that
other
is my
things.
pull, right? Like, that...
It's correct. In fact, when you say that, it's almost like immediate.
Yeah.
That amongst some other things. Help prevent
Coda's just like,
something.
yeah, stop the tournament. You know, stop my brother. You know, we got other stuff
Prevent,
to do.
Well, that and then prevent a cataclysmic event happening in the
Right,
future.
man.
Persephone, can you
Uh,
give me a Constitution saving throw out of curiosity?
So,
Hey,
boy.
so at least you got that inspiration from today.
Yeah, so I'm using the inspiration to give
Okay.
myself that 19 instead.
I'm gonna send you
And
something.
you know
yes.
what? Oh, no.
Chen, we have a secret channel. We just talked
We
about
do.
this.
We
no.
need to.
But
But I need to have it written for this specific part. But don't worry, we
Okay.
can continue. Barak nods. Well, if that's the case, then something is wrong within this tournament. Something is wrong. Something must be happening, and we need to investigate this.
You
And there is a
don't,
thing about
you don't know about the souls?
the souls.
So the
Yeah,
souls
they're-
that are lost on Verx are going to the tournament.
Then being used as soldiers, fuels, or anything else.
Everyone that has died in the time that the tournament has been a thing will go to the tournament once they're dead. Everyone.
Oh no!
That's why I kind of want to bring back my brother, by the way. I'd rather be him a hold, hurtful grouch and hate me for the rest of his life than have to fight him in the tournament.
I mean, if he has a leg to stand on.
Yeah.
Wow.
They'll
Wow.
have robot legs.
That's what I'm saying.
I also wouldn't like to fight my son, but...
Yeah, but your son's been dead for a while.
Dead yet.
Well,
He
I
can
will-
be. The day is young.
Well, I am going to be assisting you. Even if Persephone is the only one who is an actual true anchor, I am a steward. It is my duty to aid you in these matters. And I am thankful to have actually found you. Confirmed, at the very least.
Well, we have said
oh my
before
God,
that...
the tournament's trying to get rid of anchors. This isn't from anything Jen DM'd me. This is just my brain just came to fucking jumped. Jump, skipped, and leaped to... The tournament wants to get rid of anchors because the anchors are the folks that can take it down. It's why they've been trying to, like,
Could be.
kill us for so long, too.
Could be. Regardless of anything, all of us still agreed that the tournament needs to be taken down.
Yes.
Even if we're destined to do it, we don't give a shit, we still want to get rid of it.
Very good. When the tournament falls, what happens to Verx afterwards?
I don't know. A lot of things have been happening. Mercs did not used to be contained within this continent. Things were different. I am not familiar with a lot of things that happened, and I am still actively looking through things myself. If this ends, hopefully, the rest of the plane will restore itself, and hopefully, without any more ruinous powers, we can... maybe things can go back to the way they were.
Well then. Is there anything more you want to tell us?
Don't know. Is there anything you require? Is there something I can do?
More adamantine?
I will look into it.
We'll need to be as prepped as possible for the tournament.
Yep.
Indeed. I will look into it. To acquire the
You're
materials.
saying Miriam would wish to loan us magic item.
Soon.
We should return.
Absolutely, sooner rather than
Miriam! Look to see like
Also, any potions, something consumable.
I know how to get. I know how to get into a dragon's nerves.
The guy, Miriam, like in a sort of like mocking tone, goes, "The Guardians of Earth will gladly supply you with what you require from my hard-earned cash."
Oh no, not
I'm
your
sorry.
cash, but you have a really cool shield up there, a little
Is-
weird mystical orb,
helping end
an
a ruinous
anchor.
power inconvenient to you, Miriam? Is preventing more deaths inconvenient to you, Miriam?
You really know how to stab me in the dragon heart, don't you?
I'm
I mean-
sorry, is letting the souls of everybody who has been sucked into the tournament, past, present, and future, inconvenient to you?
With every phrase,
Miriam?
Miriam almost like sinks in his chair.
I mean, we can also just call tax collector on you.
Do you want to be audited, Miriam? Because I can audit you.
No tax collector exists in this world that can tax me.
No, but you can be audited.
You see, Lupus. I know
There
someone.
might be one or two.
Alright, I take the message. Fine, I'll look into acquiring some materials.
Thank you.
He can
Sooner
feed our gambling
rather than
addiction.
later.
Yes,
Right.
I'll try and see. I'll try and see what's in the market, okay? Look, I can't just make it. What?
Aren't you a
I just
great,
feel like we're running
powerful
out of
wizard
time.
Dragon?
I am a powerful wizard dragon, but I'm also not capable of, like... Well, I am capable of working really fast, but I don't want to work that fast.
That sounds a bit lazy,
Wow.
but alright.
Oh,
That sounds
fine!
like someone underneath Miriam the Marvelous would say.
His eyes like almost pop out of his skull. Alright,
like-
I'll take that challenge. Fine, I'll fetch you the greatest potion this realm has to offer. Looks towards Varric. If these are what... Is this how I acted? Varric, like, shrugs. Oh,
Don't worry. We'll get ours too at some point. I'm already seeing it.
I am not worried about it in the least. You are the ones fighting whatever it is you're fighting. I'm not the one doing that. Oh no, I did my part.
Oh no, there's gonna be a weird group of adventurers gonna show up on our doorstep at Sunday, ask us for our shit, and we're gonna be like, but it was our shit. We worked for it. But fine.
That's a nice idea.
Well,
Mm.
is this all, or should we start heading towards Fort Durango?
If that's where you're gonna go, if you wanna go, like, I'm not gonna stop you. I just want to verify
Miriam?
you were the ones. Yes?
Money, please.
This... Mm.
Do you want to save
Hey.
Vex?
This is a
Just
good
think
line.
of it like this. If
You're investing
yes,
in the future of this plane continuing to exist.
I
you
sure
can-
fucking hope so.
and you can use all this advertisement.
I've always wanted to say that to Miriam. You have no idea. I've always just wanted to go, money, please.
Miriam,
I
Fuck it,
want
you
to
know
so bad say, can you give us at least 10,000 gold so we can do a little bit of gambling? But that's very
Miriam
not that
grabs
character.
like this chest of gold and puts it into his pile and drives the golden coins into the chest with one hand, and then with the other hand he grabs the chest, lifts it up, and quickly brings over the table, slams it down, and says, "There! Here's your allowance, children. Buy what you need."
Thank you.
How much
Do you want me to say the final word, Miriam? Because I'll say it. You're not gonna like it. It's going to hurt you even more.
No, not necessary. I believe we have found a good agreement here. Count the coins. I did not count. I just felt like how much you should.
I'm just gonna start
need.
counting.
This is my favorite part.
Just give me a
I count the
minute.
money. I count the money. Me and Kiki, we count the money as we put it into the bag of holding that I have because fuck, I'm not carrying this chest of gold around with me. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, we're just shoveling the
What's the
fucking
chest
coins.
made
as
out
we-
of?
Oh, like we're talking like sides of solid gold, with platinum encasing.
We're taking the chest.
We could sell it.
Well, we'll take the chest too, but I'm taking the gold out of it. I don't want the gold in the chest.
So on the
How much
drink,
did we
Miriam?
get, Jen?
The golden chest itself is worth 100,000 gold pieces, and there is
Ah!
28,000
Oh my God.
gold pieces within it.
Holy shit, 100 million.
Everyone can get a boon! Let's go!
Let's go!
Miriam looks at the rest of you and just like dies in desperation.
Don't
My
worry.
money.
Don't
Miriam?
worry. That was like a maybe 5%.
Let me add
of your hoard.
128,000
Yes.
gold to our
I-
group loot real quick.
If
Keep
you just
points
remove
to
one of
Coda-
the zeros and add
Listen
it
here, you little wormling, okay?
to
The
PP.
horde of a dragon is literally my lifeblood. It is as if I just cut a piece of myself
Miriam.
and gave it to you.
Miriam.
You are exactly right. Coda
Miriam.
will pull a dragon bone and throw it on his pile. Now we're even.
He
kind of.
frowns as you touch the bone.
Miriam, once we're done with this, once we're done with the tournament, I will promise you that I will hook you up with something.
It's
something
not
good.
About
I have took
We
his black
are
dragon bone out
going
of my
to-
inventory, and now he has one in his hoard.
Listen, we can do interplanal travel, so essentially the plan is to get Kiki's father to pay for the honeymoon, but we just go hang out with the genie? Because that place is just fantastic.
no,
great
no, no,
destination
no, no, no,
honeymoon.
no. I
So-
just realized something. Am I invited to the wedding?
Yes,
Of
why wouldn't
course.
you be?
Maybe.
Maybe.
You don't have to give
Uh,
a gift. You don't have to give a gift. You can count this as part of the wedding gift if that makes you feel better.
Oh
But
no,
you're
no, I
invited.
would be more than happy to give a gift. I mean, I can't be outshone by any other guest. Please.
You sure you
I
can
need to-
beat
Coda just leans over, it's like,
Yeah.
wish granting genie.
I
I'll
need this.
take the
Oh my
challenge.
god. That's
I
the
will-
one shot.
I'll
After
let
post campaign
him know.
wedding one shot is
You
Genie
know-
versus Miriam.
I will be happily waiting on that day. However, I will keep my promise on that whatever you wish, after everything is done, I will take all of my power to get it to you.
I will take you
That's-
up on that promise.
That's
And
making
to-
it very awful, Bill.
To clarify
gave you that.
again, a dragon giving away anything of their hoard is literally like hurting ourselves because we generate our hoard. Most of us naturally.
Well,
Look.
before you regret your decision, I think we should head out.
I gave
No,
you part
stay
of
a
my
bit. I'm
hoard.
thinking on the. And Varric like gives you a notion to move.
Feels like I gave you a bit of my hoard. One of my bones.
You threw a bone in my hoard.
I love those bones.
I
They're
do not.
such
It's
rich
not.
in calcium.
You know, I'm
It's
just
not
gonna.
the same.
Hey, Esmeralda, good seeing you.
Also, that bone is worth quite a bit, apparently. I bought a very fancy turban and all this kitchenware and all this chinette and this fancy table.
What the hell is a giant?
I don't know, but that's what they called it. Chinette. Like, fine dishware.
That's China. Fine China.
I thought it was called a chinette cabinet.
Please exit the room. Please exit the room before Miram actually explodes.
Yeah, we leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, look, we go.
We take our money and we go.
And you exit the room.
Yes,
The door
yes.
closes behind you.
Don't leave me behind.
Lupus, you're stuck. For eternity.
Not again!
You're part of the horde now.
As the door closes from behind, you hear a someone collapsing on the pile of gold and sobbing.
Well, that's a lot better than expected. I actually didn't expect him to give us this much cash.
No.
No, not at all.
I must have made him feel really bad about himself.
Okay, before we go to
We
Fort
can
Durango, I
apologize that
think
later.
I can sell that chest to my father. Or at least he can
Yeah.
find
Double?
someone we can
Double
sell
the
it to
money.
him.
Make sure
That's
you can
fine.
sell
Right.
for double its
Oh,
value.
Persephone, do you want to travel to the plane of air so you can ask?
Well, we have to
I have all
survive
these
first.
things to deliver to
Listen.
the genie.
Yeah, well,
Why
actually,
am I
that's a good idea.
tiny?
I'll go with you. But I also want to gamble with my feet.
We'll be back.
Okay, then I'll go
Before
with
you
you for
know.
now. Yeah. We haven't had many Persephone Coda adventures, so this will
We really
be fun. Yeah, I'll go with you. I do need to. as
This
soon as we
this is Kiki slander, I tell you all.
Absolutely, I'll go with you to the to settle that away,
mean,
and then let's see if we
And
can pit.
Coda
Oh,
height is like a large square, technically.
Oh yeah, aren't we supposed to go and get knighted first, or is that later? Or did that
When
happen
does that
already?
happen, actually?
Oh,
We
technically,
were
knighting,
given we were given a
yeah.
timeline.
yeah, we're not. I mean, the kingdom is still not in a position to knight you. To be
Yeah.
honest.
Like maybe
Ah,
let's
so
give them a
they'll
bit.
just. We'll find out via message. Or
I mean,
something.
we might get
Yeah.
knighted after the tournament thing. To be honest.
Essentially, the loose deal is once Ashington is on its legs, swing over. We'll knight you.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh,
Sounds like a
I
plan.
also had to deliver all the stuff I bought to Ashington. For
we have so much to do. Okay, we can, and they ran around and did it. Because I feel like
Yeah.
that would go
Oh,
better.
we can
Yeah.
absolutely do that like that. Yeah. So I think the most important thing is you want to go to Fort Durango, not to buy feats, to buy random powers. Is that the?
Yeah, yes, but before that,
Yeah,
we're
no,
gonna swing by at my father's to sell the chest, or
Yeah.
you know, he tells us somewhere we
Double.
can sell the chest.
Consider it honestly. Consider it done. Your father, if Persephone, if you show up, your
I
father's
do.
gonna cry.
Of course I do.
If
It's
Persephone
always
shows
like
up,
I show up first with the chest,
he'll
and
he'll
then my
actually-
scary dog girlfriend shows up.
Yeah, he'll actually go through the effort of because if you show up forward, he's gonna look like surprised you're visiting and also like nod in approval. I imagine. Do you want to know that your father has been essentially being looked after by a simulacrum of yourself? Because that's still a thing.
I mean, yeah, he has been.
Yeah, does he,
He
know
knows,
that?
though, right?
He knows. He knows.
Okay,
Like
okay.
the whole
Because
thing.
the
Last,
hair strands are a completely different color. Unless he's that oblivious to his own kid.
He might be that.
honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
But like the whole
I
thing,
noticed
Yeah, you're right.
the
I
whole-
forgot who I was talking about.
fair. But the whole thing
Okay, then.
last time we were there was that he was super fucking mad to realize like, oh, you're not even, taking care of this family. And Kiki was like, I am. I just have other obligations to do as well.
Okay. So you bring in a golden chest and be like, "Here, father, I'm taking care of the family."
Your father, I'm taking care of family. Money, please.
Money.
If he starts to protest, that's when I step out from wherever I've been hiding and is just like, bet?
I mean, there is the merchant in him. Like Mila goes, "Well, I can give you. I need to cut 5% off," and then immediately percent interruption. I'll just turn this into cash.
Thank
I'll
you.
just cash this in. Anything for my daughter.
And
Damn fucking right.
Awkward
daughter and
Oh.
Coda
And
points
wife.
to Persephone.
and wife.
Daughters, technically.
Soon to be
Technically
wife.
fiance. But yes.
I will tell you
Not-
when the wedding is. It's gonna be a while.
When it is
Yeah.
official, we'll go through that.
Yeah, well,
We'll be in a very lovely place.
But if your wife does want to start getting plans together, it might take a year or so. So, I know.
Oh,
She can, if she wants something to do. I don't. It might be boring sitting in your manor all day. I don't know.
For the record, I have not been sitting in my manor all day. Your brother has been stirring me to take position and support our empire in the war, and I had been doing my part.
Oh,
I'm glad to hear
yes,
that
I know
have
he's,
heard.
yeah. He has also contacted me.
I am glad to hear that you've also participated.
How does somebody know that was us?
There have been rumors.
Who else goes by Glorious Coats, if we're being honest?
Oh, no, probably a lot of people now are kind of famous.
For what matters,
follower works.
for what matters, here is the gold for the chest. It is good to see you swing by the house again. He looks at your attire, at your companions, and sighs.
You know, it was a lot worse before, but whatever. I don't know
The least
when I
you
will
could do
return.
is keep up some appearance of nobility. People are
No.
going to be talking about this.
I look at him and I glare. Really, father-in-law? Really?
If we are not
they
respected,
do
people...
walk around with the king, so...
We stopped a war and you care about what we're wearing? Really? We're going to save the world and you care about fashion? Really?
The least I would want is for people...
They are very well dressed. They have pants.
The least I would want is for people to look at my daughter and assume things that are not true.
Like
I used to.
Oh, okay. Well, that was a bit touching. We'll work on the fashion after we save the world. How about that?
Sounds agreeable. Also, save the world.
Yes, okay, bye. Thank you for the money, father-in-law.
Long story, I will tell you once we're done with it. Okay, bye!
Yeah, okay, you just leave him there with a chest made of gold, and he just looks at it like...
I mean, like, if we actually go there, like, I would, of course, say hi to everyone there, but, like, we're not gonna go through that.
Yeah, of course. You see Milakram, you see your mother, you see your sister, very happy to see you. You see your own brothers there. It's a nice, touching reunion.
And then we go gamble.
Yeah!
And then you go gamble. Okay. Yeah, alright.
Force Rango Cactus Teleport, let's go!
Smash Cat. So after, I want you to imagine this, right? You are there with your sister. You've been through a lot with you there with your brother. Your brother, one who returned from the war, the other one who has been taking care of the orphanage, and you're like discussing things, talking about how you're doing, like actually catching up. We smash cut to the church as you breaking down the door in front Zorago of the priest. The tiefling looks up at you. He's currently in the middle of mass for a single other person in the church, what looks to be a miserable looking, like, old man. Who looks up at you, his eyes can't even see you. You're like, welcome, and you just push him out of the way, you go, just approaching the priest.
We've come to gamble.
So, let's start with everyone gets a boon.
Mm-hmm.
Including Ash and Grimthought.
Mm-hmm.
One moment, let me see
Let's go. How much is that going to cost us first, so we can deduct it for you?
10,000 gold.
Each? That's not bad.
Yeah,
Or
That's
each.
actually pretty
Or is that
good.
for
Each.
everybody?
That's
Each.
each. One
Okay.
one per, yeah.
2,
Per
3,
person.
4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7.
Yes.
Yeah, so 70,000 gold's
gold.
not bad at all.
That's
Okay,
correct, right?
if we're gonna be
Hold on.
doing that,
Yes, it's 1,000 gold.
let me just open up the thing, because I don't know why I closed it, but I closed it accidentally. Let me just open up the thing.
Sorry, not 1,000, 10,000
like-
gold. Yeah.
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 10,000 each, so that's 70,000, and then we can still buy feats too, right?
Oh,
that's still a
like
thing
we
can
have
do.
so much money again. Holy shit!
Where do we see
I'm
the,
so glad I asked Miriam for
Right?
money and then made him feel
What
bad.
feats are available?
Holy
Alright.
shit! Here we go.
Let's just shift the ambience into something a little bit more appropriate. That's not it. There we go.
Yay! Elevator music.
No, it isn't. It is a moment. So,
I love jazz music.
I'm looking.
yeah,
at what
welcome to
everything
Jazz
says, so,
music. So, number 25.
fuck yeah.
So, boon time, everybody. You know how this rolls. This is actually a secret roll from me, technically, to determine what kind of shit you're getting. But we're gonna switch it up a bit, I feel. You're gonna be the ones rolling. 1, 2,
I guess
6,
you should.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Who rolls for Grim Dot and Ash?
I think Jen should do.
Yeah.
Dot and Ash. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to be responsible if they get the bad.
You
boon.
know, fair enough.
Oh, no,
Fair
I
enough.
can't do this. If we're doing it like this, someone else will have to roll.
I'll roll for him.
You've been rolling pretty good today.
Damn it, I lost count. 1, 2, 3. Shit.
But yeah,
You
if
can
you,
copy and paste it into a spreadsheet,
Yeah.
and it'll number it for you.
that's fair. Also, to everyone else, if you guys want some feats, look up them now, and we can get them sorted now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also
Okay, cool.
looking at what everything.
We're gonna be rolling with a costume dice tonight. The D26.
Fuck.
Perfect. So, if we're gonna be going for our business this way, I will just need to ask who wants to buy things. Who wants to buy a boon first? Now these are random, which means that you may luck into something you can't use.
Right.
I'll go first.
Let's test the water
be-
with Lopus.
Yeah,
Alright.
like we always do.
Yes.
Yeah, this is great.
Let's test the water with the pasta.
God.
That's what you do, and then you
Yeah!
it's on the ball. It's good.
Roll the D26. Roll it. Roll it. Roll it.
Let's see if I'll go al dente or squishy.
Let's see what you get.
Where do I see it?
You have
You
to roll a
Flash
D26.
roll
I think it's
1d26.
yeah.
Slash or 326.
1d26.
Like
Great.
that.
1d26. Wait, wrong thing.
I don't think that's correct.
Jen? How did you roll that?
Jen?
No idea, actually.
Someone's
You rolled a
touching their
negative
balls.
1.
It doesn't even show what
Um,
you were rolling.
Yeah,
Okay.
Neat. 18! Yeah, you can do it like that. 18! You are the lucky owner of 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, fuck me.
Oh.
Well, we'll see how useful this is for you. You are the lucky owner of the Boon of Speed! Your walking speed
Oh.
increases by 30 feet. In addition, you can use a bonus action to take the dash or disengage action. Once you do so, you can't do so again until you finish a short rest.
Well, that doesn't matter, but that's actually really good for Lupus.
That's super good. For a rogue?
yeah.
Lupus, you have
Yeah.
the mobile feet.
No, but I need to get
Damn.
the
Imagine if you did. Boom.
Okay.
Run away, run away, run away. You can't touch
I'll go
me.
next.
Can you
I'll go
copy and
next.
paste the thing for me?
Of
I mean,
course.
basically, you can just add 30 feet of movement. Because the
There you
other
go,
things
it's
you
the whole
already
thing.
have.
11! Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it is. Interesting. The boon of peerless aim. You can give yourself a plus 20 bonus to a ranged attack roll you make. Once you use this boon,
Holy
you can't,
shit!
you can't use it again until you finish a short rest.
That's good.
That is
Oh
very,
my
that is
god!
good for you.
For my guns and my spells, because it says
Right?
the ranged attack. It doesn't specify between weapon or spell.
What's the command?
There it is.
Wasn't it
Uh,
slash
uh,
or
slash R.
one?
Forward slash R.
Yeah.
Alright.
1d26.
There's spaces in there, isn't there?
Is
Oh,
there
that's
space?
a question mark.
Oh,
3! Race, baby! Top
Oh,
40,
well, what
what do we get?
We're gonna switch this up so just a tiny bit more lively. 3. That is hilarious! The Boon of Fate! When another creature that you can see within 60 feet of you makes an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw, you can roll a d10 and apply the result as a bonus or penalty to the roll. Once you use this boon, you
Ooh.
can't use it again until you finish a short rest.
Oh, wait. Oh, I got the Chaos Tides and that?
yeah.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. Van, would I go next?
I believe it does.
Yeah. I will.
Unless if... yeah.
Kodat is truly an agent of fate and chaos now, and that's so choice.
So
That's
it's
perfect.
r/1d26?
Yes.
Yes. So you can purchase those feats, of course.
I will
Are they
just
the
say
feats
that don't-
from... Just double check if they're feats from Pyra's Emporium of feats.
Yeah, can I get the list of the
Oh.
Pyrus Emporium feats? Because I don't know.
So they're
those
they're in Class of Legends, level 14.
I just showed the players. There it is.
Cool.
Thank you.
I've had them open. Showcase of Devotion, Forged Rango Services.
So, you will like Tough Mobile and Alert.
Yeah, those are
it
just
available?
basic feats. I don't know if...
I don't see them on this list. Sorry, I don't see them on this list, I'm afraid.
Go, well, I'll look these over and then I'll sort that other stuff out.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
It does require some downtime, so of course. Yeah, roll for it. Who's up to roll for a boon if you're gonna be paying for it?
Van.
Van! Jason, you need to roll for your boon if you wanna get boons.
Because we're all getting one. Because you can get
It's
feats too.
/r space 1d26.
Oh. /r space
E.
1d26.
Space. Yep, there you go.
20.
20.
Ooh, dirty 20.
Ooh.
Your crit range is now 15 to 20.
Yeah.
That would be broken.
Jesus, you made me lose count. That was so funny. 1, 8, 10. Oh wait, no. That literally does not work for you.
Oh,
Of course it does.
Boon of Spell Mastery. Choose one first level sorcerer, warlock, or wizard spell that you can cast. You literally can't cast this. You can't use this in any way. So re-roll.
Okay.
I was gonna say, can I add a d10 to this roll, Jen? What's...
I'm afraid not.
/r space 1d26. 18.
Have we got 18?
it's the same one that
Holy
Lubis got, so you get
Lubis.
more movement.
Boon of Skill Proficiency. You gain
Oh.
proficiency in all skills.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Oh, man. That'd been really good. I'll like look. Poor man! Awesome! Looks at man's stats. My strength's good.
You're proficient in everything?
Everything.
Holy
Damn.
shit!
well,
How do you add that?
You just
You
click
just
the
click-
boxes.
Yeah.
I clicked the box.
Yep.
Oh my
Do you
God.
remember which ones you are? So here's the thing about these feats. About these boons, sorry. The boons last technically for a long time. However, there's a hidden little caveat thing that I'm gonna let you players know. Once the campaign ends, your characters lose access to these boons.
Makes
That's
sense.
fair.
Fair.
You're
Yeah.
almost there,
fair.
Van. You're almost there.
Alright, me next. Me next. And 22.
22. That was 20. Interesting. Boon of the Fire Soul. You have immunity to fire damage. You can also cast burning. You can also cast Burning Hands, save DC 15, at will, without using a spell slot or any components.
Cool.
My wife's so hot.
Literally.
Retardant.
Literally.
Fire retardant is what you're talking about, yes.
Yeah. Okay, now... Anyone want to do Grim Thought?
I'll do Grimthod.
Who wants to do Grimthought?
I got it.
I'll do the other one.
Ash. The other one?!
Well, yeah.
23 for Grimthod.
6
For
for Ash.
yeah, for Jack.
The other one.
The Night Spirit. When completely in an area of dim light or darkness, you can become invisible as an action. You remain invisible until you take an action or a reaction.
For Grim
Is that for
Thought?
Grimthod?
Yeah, that's for Grimthought.
Good.
I don't know why you rolled before I posted the boon, Novi, because that will come complicated
Oh, bad.
on the chat for later.
Copy. Let me
That
go.
was for Ashfall?
6 was
for
for...
Ashfall, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake!
What?
Well,
what
if
is
you
it?
You get a
if he
divine
was-
spark. You are now
if he
God.
if he was cosplaying as a god, boon of immortality. You stop aging. You're immune to any effect that would age you, and you can't die from old age.
That's funny.
Okay, so he gets to keep that one, right? Like, he's the only one who gets to keep his boon after the campaign ends? Like, thematically?
Much of it, sure thing.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Jack. I will just copy paste and send that to him.
The only thing with feats, though, is that they will take days to complete.
Yeah.
Yes, I would rather do the
I think we should do
brother
Coda's thing.
and
Yeah.
then let's do feats. Definitely, because
Yeah.
the thing is, if I get feats, I'm probably gonna go defense.
I kind of want to
Reduce that
get
AC by
maybe
2.
medium armor training too.
Oh, I kind of want to get the heavy armor training, like, because I had to finesse my goddamn character sheet to have it, so I could wear this plate, like the plate armor. But I would like to just have it.
By the way, could someone post these to?
I post mine to Ash earlier.
Okay.
Jack,
Yeah, I sent
or-
Grimthod.
Okay. Cool.
Yo, go Grimthods.
He's welcome.
We could buy a shit ton of potions as well.
How much money do we have left?
We
You're
only
the one
spent
who would.
70k.
Yeah.
I closed the sheet. Hold on.
Bruh.
It's in the group loot.
For
Did you already take off the gold that we spent?
Not yet.
70k, and you will also spend additional coin for Van's training, I believe.
Well, we're gonna do it later
70. 1, 2,
Gotcha.
3.
after we're
Okay,
done with.
we still have a
Coda's
fuck ton.
Brother.
We still have 58,641 gold, 4,150 platinum, 93 silver, 50 fucking fake money, and 1 silver token.
50 fake monies. I love
It's
fake monies.
EP. Electrum's fucking. I don't give a shit. It's not real. It doesn't exist. Nobody ever uses it. I don't know what the point of it is.
It can't be that bad because you know what I did to my players? I introduced a new currency called shillings that you can only get in one area.
That's the same as someone paying you in crabs.
Right?
Or fun
Yep.
buck.
Or fun buck. My favorite currency. New currency dropped. That is
Monopoly money.
50k. That is 5 more rolls on the wheel.
We can do it later. We can do it
Later,
later.
yeah.
I mean, it's 5 Wait.
So here's the thing between the players here, right? I would hopefully not want to have another downtime session next week, if possible.
To be honest, like we could just agree on the
Can do
things.
what we want.
Yeah, and then we just do that.
Yeah, but I would also prefer this to be on stream. So if you want to spin the wheel, I suggest you spin the wheel.
Do we
What
want to
was
go
I thinking?
then?
Sorry, I zoned out.
If you want to spin the wheel, now is the time.
Do you want me to go again then?
We could go 9 more times. Actually.
Yeah.
9 more times.
I kind of want another one. I kind of want another.
We could
boon.
all
I'm
take
gonna
another
be
one,
real.
actually. We could all actually take another one.
I'll take another one.
I'll take another.
Yeah, let's go!
Sure. Okay, let's fucking go. Why not? Cake
I'll go
topping
first.
here.
I'll go first. I'll
Go
go
first.
You go first.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Go first. Yep.
Oh, fuck me.
Uh-huh. What I
Boon of
get?
High Magic. You gain 1 ninth level spell slot, provided that you already have one.
Hey, what now?
Boon of High Magic.
What level was it?
9th? Oh,
9.
Oh, shit!
that is probably the most deadly
That
thing
is so
for
good.
Persephone to get.
Did you just give me? Oh, accidentally. Oh god. Okay, well,
Who's next?
I have a 9th level spell slot.
You know what? I want to go next.
Particularly the dice gave you that.
1d20.
I just want you to imagine, like, you hand the money to the priest, and the priest is like, well, I'll see what I can do. Oh!
17 for
This is my best
Kiki.
work ever.
He's literally handing us like cards. It's like these don't act. They're placebos. They don't know. But if I tell them they work like that, they'll just believe it.
Yeah, they're... I'm just.
I have to look up 9th level cleric spells really quickly.
I mean, you get a spell slot, so that means, you know, you can...
Oh,
I can cast True Resurrection? Are you shitting my dick?
No. You can cast True Resurrection once, or you can't twice. Yeah, but like now you can
Kiki.
cast it. Yeah.
Right?
Boon of Resilience. You have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage from non-magical weapons.
Let's go.
Nice.
Mini Barbarian.
Yeah. Won't really help me
Well,
probably
the-
at the tournament, but, you know.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not going to help you against the many magical things in the tournament, but
Yeah. But it's nice.
if a
Alright.
common thug comes up to you,
Here I
can't harm
go.
you. 13, lucky number. Oh,
You
nice.
die. Oh.
Yeah. The
Hey, do you guys
spirit
want
of
to
death
astrally
follows you around.
project?
Oh no! Oh fuck no! Oh no! Coda has this? Oh no! I'll just type it in the chat. The boon of planar travel. When you gain this boon, choose a plane of existence other than the material plane. You can now use an action to cast a plane shift spell, no spell slot or components required, targeting yourself only, to travel to the chosen plane, or from that plane back to the material plane. Every short rest.
I'm the teleport not.
Oh no, I see. I can just upcast. Okay. I can just upcast a spell to 9th
Well,
level.
now I'm gonna roll.
Well, granted, you can prepare. Can you not prepare a spell of a slot you don't have? Oh, I don't think you can, right?
No,
Yeah.
no. So
Yeah.
it's okay. I can basically cast Vampiric Touch at 9th level
Mm-hmm.
if
Yeah,
I
that's
wanted
pretty
to, or summon Celestial at 9th level, which would give it insane HP.
Biggest moth.
Alright,
Spirit Guardians at 9th level,
Now that is.
Can I roll?
Guiding Bolt.
Yes, please.
Go, go,
Roll. Let us see what you get. 14, literally one above Coda. Ba, 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 ba. I'm not changing this one. Boon of Quick Casting. Choose one of your spells of first level or through third level that has a casting time of 1 action. That
He
spell's
doesn't have
casting
any
time is
spells.
now 1 bonus action for you.
Wait,
Oh, shit.
don't you have Green Flame Blade?
Yeah.
Well,
Are
there
you
go.
fucking kidding me?
Green Flame Blade as a bonus action.
Let's go!
Are you fucking kidding me?
Jen, we're gonna die in the tournament. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Like you say this, but you're gonna fucking murder all of us. So
No,
you're just
so
giving us
we're all gonna roll
a
ones
minor
on attack
chance.
rolls.
It's a
5
game.
for Van. 2, 3.
Did somebody already?
Oh, that's exactly what Persephone rolled.
Yeah.
Can Van cast spells?
No,
No.
you can't.
I can't
So-
with my sword.
Let's let him
Hmm.
You
reload.
can cast counter spell at 9th level with your sword. Then
That's funny.
Unfortunately, the sword itself is of the magic item, not of himself. The
Beams.
counterspell of the sword is 5th, always. Well, Van, if you ever have any magic,
So
you have a 9th level. You have a 9th level slot for it.
Van, take 1 level in wizard.
Yeah.
Just 1.
And take magic missile.
Exactly.
yeah.
9th level magic missile once
Oh
a
my
day
God.
from Van.
Now,
Because magic
that
missile never
is-
misses.
Mm-hmm.
That is all
Oh.
of you here. There's 2 people who are not here. Who wants to roll for them?
I can.
I'm gonna roll the
Yeah.
other one.
Let them.
You
yeah,
wanna
let
do
them roll
Grimthod
for
or
you.
Ash?
No, you said the other one, so you get Ash.
Oh, okay, I get Ash.
Okay.
Tell me
Well-
first.
Yeah, Aqua, you go first. Let's see what you get. 19. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
What's Jen with
17,
like a
18.
bunch of curses to these spoons as well?
Okay, good.
That mean?
Grimthought. That's actually one that Grimthought can use. Oh no, it's not, because those are specifically sorcerer, warlock, or wizard spells. Ah, that sucks. Sorry, buddy. Boon of Spell Mastery! It's useless. Oh wait, no, actually,
No,
there
it's
might
because
be
you can
some overlap.
choose. No.
Yeah, because here's the thing. There might be some overlap, because he can prepare bard spells, specifically.
Oh yeah, and if those
but-
spells overlap into any of the other
Yeah, but
classes.
no,
Yeah.
Jen. It says choose one first level sorcerer, warlock, or
No,
wizard.
it says
Then
that
you
you
can
can cast.
Oh.
So, Boon of Spell
me-
Mastery for Grimthought on one's thing.
Okay.
Uh,
What does
which is
Ash
important.
get?
What does
16?
Ashfall get? 16. Has this been rolled before? I have a feeling it has.
Hold on.
No, it hasn't.
No.
17 was rolled for
Oh,
the Resilience
everywhere you
boon.
go, you can no longer.
I'm
walk.
really curious what the 26 one was.
Also
Also sucks you wanna- Mark these.
Oh, that's a fun one.
Yeah, I already did.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
We're
Jesus,
down
I just...
to 8,000 gold, 2,000 platinum, if I did my math right. Because 1,000
Boon
plat is
of
10,000
Recovery.
gold.
You can use a bonus action to regain a number of hit points equal to half your hit point maximum. Once you use this boon, you can't use it again until you finish a long rest.
That's alright for Ash.
So Ash is just gonna be immortal at this point.
Ash
Like-
is an immortal god.
Well, he is.
Like,
He is now immortal.
As the final boon takes place, you feel all of you feel this divine energy. Upon the revelation of the truth of what you truly are, at this point you feel it not overwhelm you so much as like find the space it was supposed to always be. All of you feel empowered to take on the task ahead. Persephone specifically looks determined.
I'm glowing. Maybe
As soon as-
literally.
Yeah.
As soon as
Actually,
fate-
literally.
As soon as I cast off, I'm like, I'm not bound by fate. Fate's like, bitch, you what? Take
Yeah,
my boon. I'm like, okay, fuck it, fine.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually a good point. One moment, I need to reread this.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's important.
What?
What?
Sorry to say, only Persephone's boons last until the end of this campaign. Everyone else who has been unbound by destiny, your boons specifically last for 1 week.
Huh?
Okay,
That seems mean.
that's a little bit mean
Yes.
after we spent all of our money.
Yeah, sorry, I just noticed that. Technically, it's a hidden thing. You don't even get to know about this. I'm letting you know above board, so that you don't
That's a
waste
bit
a week.
unfair.
Dan, can we have rolled this ahead of time and then before we
Yeah.
go to the tournament?
No,
can we
you
just,
know what? No, you know what? I'll just mark that away. I don't like that. It's until the end of the campaign for everyone. I
Okay.
don't like that. I don't like that ruling.
Okay.
I can change that.
Because that's a lot
Yeah,
of
you're the
money.
DM. Oh my God, you're the DM. Holy shit, you can do whatever you want, Jen.
I am
Isn't that
aware.
aren't you so happy?
I don't like how I here's the thing. I had
Here you go,
considered
Jen. You
that-
get the big boy chair.
Oh,
I
thank
think you
thank
thought we would use this more, like beforehand. You know
I
what
suppose,
I mean?
yeah.
And it makes sense if like we had used this, but I think we're all very frugal.
I think the thing is we
Yeah.
were thinking about if anything else.
Well, for that case, yeah. However, I will say, even if you have more gold to spend, I don't think your bodies can take more boon power.
No,
I
no.
don't. I think this is good.
Now, I would
can't
like
take-
to take the fighter to shit feet for defense.
Hmm.
I don't
Well,
know
yeah,
about the
sure.
rest of you.
Van is definitely taking.
I think I'm good. I have so much. I also just realized my channel divinity is plus 15 to my cleric level that I forgot about.
You
So
forgot
I forgot about it. So technically on a 27 or lower, Corey shows up.
That is like
Yeah.
above a 25%. Yeah.
Yeah, dabs.
Wait, that means the time when you rolled the 27 once you would have gotten it.
I forgot. That's on me. That's my fault because I forgot I even had this. So it's
Yeah.
fine. Thematically, we got it on a 1. So that
Yes.
means that it works so much better.
That means Corey would have already been once, but yeah, we all forgot.
Yeah.
Well done, everyone.
Oh well.
So, after your purchases, and what I imagine is a light show within the chapel in Fort Durango,
Yeah.
in the middle of the day, no less.
This poor cleric.
You hear the cleric.
This poor priest.
For his end, for his and reverence, like, is in reverence. He's like going, you must be champions of the gods to receive these blessings. I did not even know it would work.
Hey, doesn't that fraud then?
I mean, if you have faith, anything can happen.
It's true.
Yeah,
Plus
they
Thank
both
Corey.
kind of mean the same thing.
Placebos. Okay.
Corey's being. I'm just gonna thank Corey, and you know what? Corey just saw this like
Look at all
as
of
fraudulent and was like, "Nope, nah, not these guys. These guys get the real deal. Everybody else, not real. These guys, they got shit to do." Or this
Destiny.
cleric, this priest god, is just like, "Ooh, they're actually gonna fuck some shit up. I'll give it to them. Everybody else was fake. These guys, ooh."
Mm.
That's defense. What's another good one?
Jen,
I could
Yes?
do unarmed.
can I just wanna know what was on the 26th?
Yeah, I'm also.
Actually, blind body might be better.
26 would be the boon of undetectability, which gives you a permanent plus 10 bonus to dexterity stealth checks, and you can't be detected or targeted by divination magic, including scrying sorcerers.
Oh
What
my
about-
god.
What
That would have
about
been
one?
super useful for us.
One would be the boon of combat prowess, which whenever you would miss a weapon attack, you can just hit it instead, refreshing on a short rest.
Okay.
Actually, I think I might go for unarmed fighting.
So that is gonna be your boon purchasing.
Thank you, Dungeon Daddy.
Oh, you ruined it. It was good.
Your boots will be taken from you.
Everything now.
Sorry,
Oh,
I've been
God.
actually watching a lot of Dungeons and Daddies lately. That wasn't intentional.
That
it came
makes
out.
sense.
I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
God.
Sorry. I've been listening. Oh, I gotta go. I gotta go.
So I'm just gonna go take a lap.
Bye.
Bye. Bravo, well done, everyone. We are a little bit in. We are 1.5 hours in, and it is 1 in the morning for me. So, either if you want to do something else, downtimey, please let me know right now. Otherwise, we will call the session here so that next time we can do something more material.
Should
Well,
we do?
and the gifts
Should we do the
to
feats?
genie?
You want to give gifts to the genie?
Yeah, that's what I bought these things for, and then also
yeah, of course,
delivering this
yeah.
up to the Swords, not Swords Triangle, to Eshington.
Canonically, we need a group workout scene too.
Hmm.
We haven't
Yes.
had one in a while.
I mean, yeah, it does take downtime to get your feats from Pyre, so absolutely you're having. In fact, canonically, the party spends like at least like a month in Fort Durango just actually relaxing while also undertaking martial classes.
This is Coda's relaxing.
I
What do you
think
mean?
I'm gonna learn a new. I think I'm gonna learn a new language since we're gonna be there a month anyway,
Yeah, sure.
and then somebody else can do the math on the money because my head hurts and I don't wanna.
I mean, we can just add up all the costs and then deduct.
I
it
did
later.
the big boons, but I'm not doing the
Yeah.
8:30.
yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, Eye of the Tiger playing while Van's pulling a rail car with the harness.
I'm gonna learn Elvish. I'm gonna spend the downtime learning Elvish.
Elvish. Okay.
Yeah.
One thing, can Lubusk, well, yeah, can I go and try and make a weapon with that at man time?
And you want another Mantine weapon?
Yeah, I wanna make one.
What kind of weapon?
Well, goes a Spanish saber that's pretty much just a reskinned ghost. You know, the reskinned dexterity melee weapon.
Oh, rapier?
Yeah,
Of course. You can get another Mantine rapier.
I mean, make one. Turn downtime.
Sure. Do you have Smith's tools?
Yes.
All right, make a roll for it.
But before,
Hey, before that,
would you like the belt for this?
yes.
Okay.
Wait an hour after and then.
Then do it.
I'll then just re-equip that. Or don't tell me I took that thing off the inventory.
You probably did. It just roll with the plus 9, 7, 7, plus 7. Roll with the plus 7 for your strength area.
Don't forget that strength is one of the things I have got. It's a plus 12 with the.
Mm-hmm.
So just put 4 extra on the roll. That sucks.
That
14.
really sucks. That really sucks, eh? Oh.
I can always
Yeah,
try
this is,
again, that's a good thing.
Yeah, but the problem is that it takes a lot of time. Yeah, Yukai's work weeks. Oh, funnily enough, if this is just an adamantium rapier, that will take you only 2 weeks, which is 14 days. So you fail on the first try, but you have enough time to try again. So that's good.
Yeah.
It melted
Attempt
down.
number 2.
yeah.
You literally need to roll probably above a 3.
Guidance.
Wow.
Alright.
Meanwhile, one day at lunch, Persephone
And-
says, "Fun fact: there are 50
Dragon is
different words
1d4,
for
right?
elf."
Yes! It's like, I'm learning a lot of things in Elvish. It's quite interesting. You know, they have like 26 different terms for ass.
Haha. We have our own type of book too, called the Elfing Sutras.
Jen is like,
No,
I
I
hate
wouldn't
it.
actually give that to the elves. In all honesty, I would give that to the dwarves.
You successfully forge an adamantine
It is
rapier.
broken.
It's just like, I'm moving on. I'm
Yeah,
moving
no.
on.
Man looks at some of the pictures and said, "I'm gonna need 3 more feats just to try that one."
Oh. So here's the thing. Whenever an adamantine weapon hits an object, the hit is a critical hit. Also, specific creatures actually, surprisingly enough, have either resistance or outright immunity to damage dealt by non-adamantine weapons. So this is a good thing to have for certain things. I wonder what certain things.
And now I'm gonna need someone to help enchant it to at least +2.
Oh, that is gonna be a different matter.
Yeah, that I'm gonna need money.
Well, I'm gonna go give my gifts to my genie friend.
Wait, can't that genie friend help with
What?
this?
I teleport.
Yeah, I go with Coda. It's like,
Don't-
yeet.
I can't hear you over the wind from this teleportation door.
Yeah,
to the plane
sorry.
of air.
Well, I can't hear you. When...
Both of you dissipate into the air. Awesome. And you arrive at the Palace of the Skies. Of the Gales. Of the Winds. Welcome. You will be unironically welcomed by a pair of air elementals. They have little tiny hats on top of their whirling forms that they maintain in motion.
Do they have actual names, or do I get to name them?
They technically are servants to the castle, so if you want to name them, go for it.
I'm like,
They have been conjured specifically to welcome people in.
I'll do it all right. John and Jim, Jingleheimer Smith.
Oh, his name is my name too.
Uh-huh.
They whirl in an approving notion. In the wind, you can hear, "Welcome, welcome, enter."
And Coda will enter.
Yep, and you literally enter directly into your friends, the Genie Lord's private throne room from the front door, because he can fucking control the castle's rooms however he wants. It's all cloud. He's happy to see you. Do you give him...
How you been?
My friend Coda, I have been doing excellently. Been catching up with the family, trying out new spots. I have even been attempting to understand what's happening in the material plane.
Crazy, right?
Quiet.
Oh, I got you some stuff.
No?
And I will pull out the super fucking fancy turban.
Where did you find this?
I bought it. Well, technically, the diamond in the center was hers, and I put it in the center of it.
That is a beautiful headpiece, I will say.
Also got you this random assortment of things. Kitchenware. They said it was fancy, and I was like, you know what? Sure.
Oh
And a
god.
table.
Brought,
And Dakota will pull out a whole table.
you brought me a table?
Yeah.
Okay. You take out the table and you place it on the floor, and slowly it sinks to the floor. Both you and the
can
genie
ride
look at
this
it
puppy
sinking.
for miles.
It keeps on sinking. And sinking. And sinking.
Okay, maybe the table is not the best
think-
idea.
There you go. Okay. It does.
The genie reaches with a hand, grabs the table, pulls it back up, and holds it in place. Yep, these are all gifts for me.
Well, yeah. You've given me things and done things for me, so, I figured. Return the favor.
I have not been gifted gifts by a mortal ever since I was gifted my freedom. When I was enslaved by another mortal.
Hmm.
He sounds like
That's
a swell guy.
Oh, they attempted to immediately enslave me. Long story.
Oh.
Quiet! It was actually not the first... Anyway, thank you for these gifts. I do appreciate them. He wears the turban immediately.
Do you do honeymoons, by the way?
Of course! Genie nobility! We are famed within my lands for wonderful honeymoons. Why? Is there a
Excellent.
special occasion?
Well, yes, after we defeat the tournament and Kiki and I have our wedding, I was thinking we would scam her father into paying an exorbitant amount of money to send us on a all expenses paid honeymoon, but we could just come here.
Yes. I will say, you have been good friends, and of course, you saved my life from captivity and solitude, and for that, why, I will always repay your kindness from that day. If you wish to come here, the very skies will always be open and empty of obstructions so that you may gaze into infinity and further beyond the stars.
I think you're my favorite NPC. Miriam did give us a lot of money, but you're just so poetic. You're just better than the Golden Dragon.
Oh no, I am an NPC. He immediately evaporates.
Sorry. Oh
This
shit.
is my
You
kryptonite.
don't give them self-consciousness.
Oh my god, my
Once
bad.
they're aware
Sorry.
of it. Now the Matrix
I
is
meant
broken.
I meant ally. I meant allied. What did I say? Did I say NPC?
NPC?
Oops. Oops. You're my favorite ally.
The pleasure is honestly mine. And besides, 100-fold, a genie will always repay the kindness it receives. Many of our kind get a bad rap, but I will be honest. When it comes to my favorite few, my heart is open to all of your people.
Aww.
Oh, thanks.
Love this
And you are
guy.
always welcome to my home. Please stay if you will be staying. I will prepare rooms for you. He snaps his fingers and a pair of rooms apparate somewhere in the castle.
We can't. We as much as we'd love to say, we do have to go. We have to stop the tournament. That is actually very, very pressing because I can't get married until we stop the tournament. You understand? And that's very important to me.
We
Also,
should
where
wish
is the
to.
wedding at, anyways?
Am I hosting it?
No,
Am I getting married?
No. Well, you would have to take that up with Kiki's mother. We haven't quite sorted out the venue yet. I was going to discuss it, but I wanted the honeymoon to be here.
Of course, I would be, again, more than happy to provide. My hospitality is open to all of your families and your friends. Besides,
Oh, would you like to go to the wedding then?
Yeah,
you would invite me?
of course.
Could I bring anyone else with me?
Oh, +1, +2, +3, depending how many husbands and wives you have. We can get it sorted.
Well, would you be able to host 40 of my finest betrothed?
Probably.
Probably.
I
Yeah.
think so. I'll have to talk to my god and get back to you too.
If it
'cause
is
we have to
too
figure out
much,
the
I
venue.
understand. Of course, I am fully.
Do you have a top 10?
I am sorry to say, but from all of my true loves, I cannot put any above the others.
Oh, that's so romantic. No, we'll make space. My side is going to be woefully empty since all of my family is dead, so you could really make up my half of the wedding.
Should we sit on your side then?
I don't know. We'll have to ask everybody whose side they want to sit on.
Yeah,
It does appear that you are in the preparation phases. Tell you what, if you require some help with your venue, I am quite well acquainted with a couple of genie from the plane of Earth. They could erect a mountain within your plane to host the. Of course. It is the least I could. The least I could do is to extend a hand.
Actually, I do own the mountain in Eshington currently now, technically.
Oh my goodness. Oh, this is going to be lovely. Okay, well, I'm getting ahead of myself. We do have to stop the tournament. That is very, very pressing.
Yes.
This is the most important thing to me in my entire life, and I
Do you
cannot
wish-
get married until we do it.
Do you
Am
wish
I
to
the
return
bridesmaid?
then to your own realm? Do you have a way to leave? I'm sorry, I assumed. But I imagine you must have
definitely
your.
do. I definitely do. I have a way.
Okay. Do you have a way for both of us, or just you?
Not both of us.
Ah.
I
Actually-
just cast the spell again.
Actually, your plane shift only affects you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I cast the spell again. That's why I'm
Oh.
like, I don't know if I want the plane shift to go to the plane of air, because I already have a key to the plane of air. Like, do I go crazy and be like, the shadow?
The far realm of whoa.
The far realms.
You could have it access reality. You could break the fourth wall, because it's technically a realm.
Come back with a
Oh,
Starbucks
God.
cup in your hand.
That is great.
That would be
Uh,
fucking hilarious.
the genie does offer to get you both to your own home. Because here in the plane of air, he does have a lot of power that he can throw around. But you return back to your home plane. Very well. Now,
And then I will make my delivery to Eshington.
of course.
I'm not going with you for that one. You're on your own, kid.
That's
I gotta go talk to my fiance about wedding stuff. Before.
Man, what feat did you want?
Oh, I was thinking martial adept.
Okay.
Which
Kiki's doing money.
Yeah, I'm counting. I'm keeping track of
Yeah,
everyone
one
takes.
thing, Coda, can you ask the genie if he can pretty much
much.
bless? Yeah, but you can summon him with. So can you ask him if he can bless this blade? Well, infuse it with magic.
Have you not tried Dimitri yet? Because here's my question to you: do you want it wind themed? Because it's gonna be wind themed. I'm gonna let you know right now. It's gonna be wind themed.
Yeah, right. I'll ask Dimitri.
Yeah, like he's great, but he's pretty one note when it comes to blessings.
Yeah.
Right,
Like-
Dimitri
like-
then.
It just I mean, after a time, he's gonna come in with like, "I bring to you a cloud from my home." Like that's great. Thanks. If you want to be blessing, so if you want to actually be enchanting your blade, so you will need to spend to make it a +2.
Yeah.
Yes, that will be taking 10 work weeks worth of time, which will have complications, of course.
That's a long
And-
time.
Yeah, it is a long time. Something will happen to you within the span of those 4 work weeks. I will say. I will let you know right now.
Now you could have
Can we-
you have someone enchant it for you, and then you walk away and let them do
Yeah.
the job.
Yeah, because we gotta go take care of Koda's brother's stuff.
Okay,
You-
okay. Can I do that?
You can hire
Yes.
someone. Give me an investigation check first of all to find someone to do it for you.
Can I ask
I will also be
Felix
taking
instead?
develop that.
You wanna
Alright.
entrust Albert or Varric with this project?
Of course, let me investigate
Well,
first.
Yeah, you can find someone local. You know. Fuck. Sure. Fine. As you're spending time with Focherango, just like working on your rapier, you will come across a. Sure. You will come across a man wearing mostly a sleeveless vest with slit jade green eyes. Who
Don't tell me it's the same edgy guy from the last few taverns.
Oh no, that's not the rogue.
Ah.
No. Who knows what the rogue is up to, anyways?
Part of a chain called Edgelords.
Yeah. You're a super experienced adventurer. The one teen question takes a liking to your craft, and after you approach around asking, you will find out that he's actually a very old 1T smith that supposedly is part of an underground 1T kingdom within the sands of the steeps. Something or other. And they are quite skilled when it comes to crafting. They are willing to take your rapier and enchant it for you. They only require 2 things from you. The payment for the work and a vial of your blood.
I'm sorry, a what?
Don't question it.
Yeah, 1T work with blood magic. To make it super magical, they will need the vial of your blood.
That's gonna lock the plate only to me, but alright.
Oh, that won't be the case, but yeah.
Yeah,
Lucas.
then alright.
Cool. Have you considered insight checking? Cool.
Yeah, right. Can I insert that?
Sure, of course.
Will they take the skull of Gav?
I'm like, I'm getting real.
The 1T seems.
tattoo thing.
The 1T seems to be above board for what matters. Like, yeah, he seems like an honest smith, if not a little bit, creepy to a point. But yeah, all right. This seems like an upstanding fellow.
Before we do that,
Sure, that would be 2,000 gold and a vial of your blood.
I'm a smith's honor.
Easy.
You won't try any shady shit.
Sure. Can you roll me d6?
That's gonna be a curse, isn't it?
Plus sneak attack.
Yeah, he just stabs Lupus, gets his money, he runs away. Yeah.
No, I've got the
4.
blood and the money.
All right. I'll say this is not something that you will deal with in the immediate future. This might be post-campaign stuff. But somewhere in the fucking desert, a random ass, like, sand hermit wizard cries on your position and takes a super keen interest on the item that you have. Congratulations! You are now being observed by a random sand hermit
Great.
for the rest of your life.
Can that sand hermit even live longer than a fucking elf?
Who knows? They're a weird sand wizard. You have the eye of the sand wizard on you. What that means, nobody knows.
What description
Is it-
do you channel?
You see, Lupus like, I swear I thought we were being watched by a creep.
No, just you.
Mhm.
You hope he has hands.
So, before we end, I also, at some point, want to pop to Magiana to buy myself a half plate. A magical one. Yeah, because I'm getting the medium armor feat.
Oh.
Oh yeah, cause what the special trait of the adamantine weapon was? Auto crit or was it something else?
It's an auto crit on objects.
Right?
You can
Like
stab a door
doors.
really good.
Yeah.
Sure, you can buy a half plate. Half plate. You want to buy magical half plate?
Of course.
Well, okay. We've got prices.
Cool.
For standard +1 half plate, that will be 1,250 gold pieces.
What about for +2 or, if possible, 3?
+3. Oh, you've got a lot of money to spend around, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. One moment.
I mean, to be honest,
for
half plate is
+3
better than my current studded leather that's +2, so...
Of course. +3. That is gonna be 11,000. Yeah, 11,750 gold.
It's like half our platinum.
11,750 gold is not half a platinum.
No, that's
Yeah,
not...
this. Persuasion.
Got.
Where's deception? Where's my deception?
I will. Stop.
Okay, what about Van's armor? Have we upped Van's armor at all?
That's a good question.
That's the most important thing too. We need Van's armor up. So that's the next investment we gotta make.
Okay, can we sell the one armor we got then? And then...
Sorry, you only +3.
Sure.
You only +3 half plate.
Sure.
Because that was +2 for the price. +3 half plate
That's a really big jump on the...
Yeah, +3 is 30,000 gold pieces.
Okay, we can't afford that. But getting Van's armor up is way more pressing. Also, I'm gonna switch all of our plat to gold to make this easier.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
So if you're gonna be buying +2 plate, that is gonna cost you a sweet 14,500
Now,
gold pieces.
what about the morning still half plate?
Okay, let's deal with Van first, and then I can take the leftovers.
Alright, man.
For the morning steel, I mean the monster half plate literally is +1.
Mhm.
It is also legendary. You want to sell it?
No, I was wondering if that could work instead.
Oh, you want to upgrade it?
No, I was talking to Kiki if that would actually more benefit for her.
Wait. What was it?
The morning still halfway. Now, if we're not going to use it, then I suggest we can sell it and then invest that into things.
I mean, yeah, I could use it. I just can't attune to it.
What objects would you be willing to get rid of attunement for?
I mean, I guess I could just wear it as a half plate and not, you know.
You're wearing legendary armor? Yeah, it's
See-
+1.
That's a whole armor set, though.
No, I mean, I can just
Like
wear
that-
the plate.
That's awesome.
But I mean, also, I think it's more worth if we just take the whole legendary armor, sell it, and then I just get a +1 half plate.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. Because then we can invest in.
Because
better
as
security
much as
for
I
that
love
set.
this armor, I'm just like, there's no good reason for me to swap out one of my current.
I mean, you
things.
could keep it as a like a relic. Be like, yeah, we got that.
Yeah.
Just gather dust.
I mean, we killed Kagane and we have his like bones. So like, I think that's a pretty good relic
I
from
do
that.
Yeah.
have his corpse!
Why the fuck do adventurers always get the bones of the bad guy? Don't.
I don't know. I
It's
promised them
called
Dakota and I
souvenirs.
didn't think it through.
Well, if you want to sell the legendary armor,
The whole set, because we don't need it.
cost the whole set. It's a whole activity. Let's say that you can find people. Give me an investigation check.
Sure. If we're gonna do it in Magiana, do I have advantage?
Indeed, you will.
Fuck yeah.
Do it there then.
28. Also, this
Incredible
is how much gold we
success.
have at the moment.
Great. Roll me a D100 plus 28.
Yay! I never get to roll this. Plus 28.
Yes.
110.
Is that 110,000 gold gem?
That we just get? No, it's in platinum, of
You will
course.
find
but-
a shady buyer offering 1.5 times the base price. No questions asked. Are you shitting me?
We're just lucky. We're just...
Alright.
Corey
Alright,
shines on
sure.
us today.
Sure. You know what? Fuck it. You know who is the buyer of this?
Huh?
Who?
Fuck it. I make it canon. Durant comes up to you.
God fucking damn it.
Do it!
Do it. Fuck it.
Yeah, sure, why not?
How does
It's-
Durant look?
It's been a while.
Uh,
Hi, how you
Durant.
doing?
Not a lot. Do not ask many questions. I am here for the half plate. I saw
I
the
will
advertisement.
ask-
Did not think.
I will ask questions later. Now it's not the time.
No questions. No questions
Later.
at all.
Like,
Later.
how have you been?
Listen,
You will-
Durant, as long as you don't come back
Alright.
to, bite us in the ass with it, we want to ask questions.
We have
But if
made
you come
agreement
after
not.
us-
We have made agreement not to mess into each other's problems. I did not know you were the one stealing.
Oh, are you this?
This is-
Never mind. We need the money at the moment.
We need the money. We need the money. Yeah.
You need money.
You're not gonna use this to do anything horrible, are you?
I mean,
No questions.
no questions asked. Go there.
I can offer
This
you.
is
Dakota.
I can offer you 15,000 gold.
That's more than you rolled.
Sure.
He will happily take the half plate off of you.
So, I will
Wait,
say.
just the half plate?
Yes.
Wait, just the half. Do you want
Yes.
more?
He raises an eyebrow.
I mean, we got the whole set, don't we?
He looks at
Yeah.
the set. Looks up at you. 20,000 for the whole set.
Oh, come on now. We've been through more than
Keep-
that.
Can you go down? Because
I
he
mean,
went from 115 To 20?
No, he's paying 3,000 for the remaining.
Yeah.
Oh, 135.
Hmm.
I mean, that's good. That's more than we got technically from Miriam.
Give me
Sure.
the whole set for that much coin.
You know what? Fine. This is next campaign's problem, not mine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Durant, wanna go for a drink sometimes?
No. You and I will never meet again.
Alright, see you then.
Well, I'll see you in a couple hundred years then. Goodbye.
I
Oh.
have some bones.
He slowly exits the room with the armor that he just purchased.
So
For the record,
how much money is I
That was
got?
so funny.
175,000.
Gold?
That's more than we got from Miriam.
That's-
We're so good at this.
When your ex-enemy nemesis pays you more than your actual employer, big rip.
I will say, can
Okay.
you put it in numbers because my brain's just not.
Yes,
working.
yes, of course.
Ally.
Can I combine magic items?
No. Look, I'll allow some shit, but that's out of the line.
What if it's just the captain's pride combined with the whatchamacallit thing? The hide these things that work with natural attacks.
Yeah, of
So,
course.
anyways, man, what armor do you want? Because we have so much fucking money again.
Yeah, of course. You will need to, in that case, yeah, you can, combine the two items. They take 2 attunement slots.
Oh, well, that's
Yeah.
goes against
Yeah,
exactly what I was hoping for there.
Oh yeah, do we have a cloak of protection?
I
We
do.
do. We do.
You can live. Yeah. So you want to you want to buy now? I'm guessing +3.
Yeah, why the fuck not?
Can we be very specific with what we're buying here? Like,
Depends.
absolutely. Can we get Asian armor?
Museum is not a metal that exists in this world, I'm afraid.
Damn it. It's just better adamantine!
I'm sorry.
Dang it!
If you want, you could get plate armor of etherealness.
Oh, these losers need to go mining some more. They haven't hit bedrock yet. God damn it.
This isn't Minecraft.
I mean,
Yes.
can we just get like +2 put on the armor I already got? Is that something we can do?
I mean, you could literally get +3 armor because you have the coin for it, and if you want
Yeah,
to, you know what?
Because
Van go
Van's armor is
shopping.
adamantine right now already, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have established you can enforce that with the weapons, so sure, you can try. Now, +3 is, as I mentioned, very rare. So here's the thing: if you want to enchant the armor, it's different than buying it, because enchanting the armor takes time.
Yeah, I don't know if we have that much time, but
Well, I mean,
specifically,
we spent a month, training.
Really,
and
we
stuff.
could have. Yeah, we could have had this like armor going while we were in the month
Yeah.
of training.
okay. Let me check how long it takes to upgrade something if that capacity.
I don't. Honestly, like, even if I get just half plate, it will still up my AC by 1.
That
So,
would be 25 work weeks, I'm afraid, to make it +3.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna try to. I'm sure that with my fucking connections, I can find a person who's selling that.
Sure, make an investigation check.
Cool.
25 work weeks.
24.
Yeah.
Amazing. And yes, you do in fact have connections. You're in high society. And you have reconnected your family. Of course, in fact, it's your own father that makes you, and that gives you access to the individual that sells this armor in question. This armor in question is sold to you by essentially like a high-ranking noble that's the hand of a king of a faraway kingdom, who has been visiting Magiana in a diplomatic trip, and upon hearing that you are in the market for such an item, they are willing to sell you the suit of armor of like a hero of their kingdom. They basically bore you in the meetings talking about it, but you know that its only properties is that it has very sturdy protection. Now, if you want to buy it, that's gonna be a different problem. Fuck. Sold for 51,500 gold pieces.
Seems fair.
Can I get it in text?
Yeah, of course. It is a very rare piece of heavy armor.
No, it's medium armor. I need
Oh,
half...
we're talking half plate?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, I thought you were going for Van's plate.
Oh, I mean, we can
yeah.
also go for Van's plate, of course. Like, I'm
well,
looking
if you're
for...
going...
I'm going for
if
Van
you're going
and
for-
for me. So...
Sorry, if you're going... Well, different check for that then. Because
Yeah, okay, I mean,
sorry,
this one can be for Van, that's fine.
Yeah, this is for the plate.
Yes. And I just take the 0 to make it platinum. That's only 5,000.
I mean, plus there's we can do
5,150 platinum is still quite a lot of money!
Yeah, and we have 7,500 platinum. Thanks to...
Alright, that drops to 2,000
Dirt.
platinum, yeah.
Yeah.
What if we get Van some dwarven plate?
Jen's gonna kill us if we keep doing this. Jen is gonna rocks fall us, guys.
I think if we got Van Dwarven plate, it would look like bikini mail on it.
Well, it boosts your AC by 2 on top of that, so it's
I
20.
mean,
It's 20
I'm just saying that we can totally afford this. We can afford it a couple of times. Like, it's fine. Like, don't worry about
Yeah, I
it,
mean,
buddy.
if I can get like plus the full plate, that would be good.
Absolutely.
Add
mark it
plus
down.
3 plate armor to your inventory, Van, as Iggy returns back from a boring day of negotiations to grant you your gift, a truly luxurious set of full knight's armor plate. Like, full heavy armor.
Well, Van, what are you gonna name it?
I'll have to wear it for a while first. Get a feel for it.
Like, yeah, you take hold of it. It's brand new, highly polished, to perfection. We're talking, like, newly painted as well, on some spots, just refined. Kiki, another investigation check to find someone to buy half-plate from.
I love how every day, just after training, I just, like, hop back to Madriana.
Yeah, you're
To
basically
be
just
like,
like,
okay.
yeah. It does take you a couple of days to really look around. This is the last check you're gonna make during the time you're in Fort Durango, because it takes you like a 10-day to do this investigation. Because unfortunately, not everyone sells high magic items in that aspect. Most of it goes through the black market for high-end shit like this. Oh, are you shitting? Okay. Roll me, my God.
Do I get to roll another D100?
Roll me D100. Roll me a D6, actually, for complication.
Oh,
Red
okay.
selling the half plate.
What?
Like, oh, fuck.
What was that magic shield called again?
It's an
what?
item somewhere.
One that floated around.
Oh, sorry, not a
animated
D6,
shield.
D12. My bad.
Oh, okay. 9.
So let's see.
So you have the animated shield that's in the...
You find a seller for exactly the suit of armor you want. Half plate plus 3 bonus. Like, you look at it, that's the baby. Unbeknownst to you, however, another party of adventurers had sent one of their own to buy that specific item. So both of you essentially come up to the seller at the same time. Like, hey, we're looking for this. I'm looking for this suit of armor. You're looking over to the side. You see like a tiefling woman with a very short jacket, a rapier on her side, like sheathed, and a parrot on her shoulder, like look up back at you in surprise. She's willing. So the seller originally sold this item at a hefty 22,000 gold. She's willing to buy it for 44,000 gold.
That just seems like a scam.
No, specifically, you realize she's buying it at that price specifically to lock you off from getting it yourself. She wants it.
Are you that desperate?
No, I came here to do a gift to one of my dear friends. I am not getting this stolen from me. If that is too rich for your blood, I suggest you walk away.
Does your friend really like half-plate armor?
Yes! They are a
they
sorcerer.
going to save the world.
They're
Yes!
a sorcerer.
Yes!
Just don't wear armor.
Well, my friend does.
Can I insight that?
Yeah, of course.
Just not with advantage, so that's it.
10. She seems pretty earnest. You're not sure. You have never met this person in your life, nor the
that
group
is
that
fair.
she's referring to.
How long would it take you to find another like set of plate?
I don't know.
This is that. I'm pretty sure it's as he said.
Like, it's taken me 10 days to find all of the items that I've now been looking. Would your friend also be interested in studded leather?
He squints her eyes. If you're not gonna buy this, I'm gonna be taking it and leaving. We have people to save, you know?
Right, I'm sure you do.
Look, I don't know you and I don't want to waste my time, okay? So I'm just gonna buy this and leave. If that's okay with you?
I look at the dealer and go, do you have any more, or do you know where I can get...
Oh, no,
another one?
this is like... I will be honest with you, lady. I got this off of, like, an old adventurer. Sold it to me. I gave him the money. I saw him go down the tavern. I don't think I'm getting anything like this. This lady just buys it twice the price. If I come upon any more, I'll sell it to you, but... I mean, I will be honest, this is a dream day for me.
Yeah, if she's buying it for double, like, let the shopkeeper have it. Like, that's a good payday for him. We support small businesses.
If you want, I can't sell it to you for the same price, but if you can upbid it, I'll sell it to you. But I can't exactly sell it for you for less. Bad for business to favor customers.
So I whispered to Kiki, just add a copper to it.
I'd say just let it go. We can go somewhere else.
Alright, so this bitch.
She wants to spend all this money. I mean, it's only we're the chosen ones who have been destined to take care of the tournament, so I completely understand that her friend and their adventures are more important than saving the world.
I can literally hear you, and honestly, I just really like my friend. We are all going on our own adventure to save the world for us, okay? I don't know what you're doing. Gnome Depot is literally 2 streets down. You can buy some second-hand used armor there for your people, okay?
There's also
Excuse
Dwarf
me?
Tia
Roll
over there.
insight.
I'm about to insight her too. I'm just like,
sure.
excuse me?
19. 21.
21.
Yeah, this.
They were the.
Oh,
They were
at
the
this point,
experts
at this point, she's openly like antagonizing you. Like she sees that you are negotiating to try and get a one-up on a moral side to her. Nah, she's like, I'm getting this armor and I'm just showing off to these girls and I'm getting out of here.
So, how much... Can you put it in writing, please? Is
Of course.
she trying to pay for it?
The price. Yes. It started at 22,000. She's buying it for twice, so 44,000.
Did we already upgrade Van's armor?
We did.
Yes.
Did you take? How much money do we have left over?
A lot. Like,
Double it.
All of it, plus an IOU from Miriam.
like.
All I'm saying is,
Like
if
this
No,
much.
she
because
doubled
he's
it.
just gonna give it to the next person.
You could go for 50. Like, that's more
Yeah.
than she's willing to pay. And if she wants to double that, then let her have it at that
Yeah.
point. Because, like...
How about 55,000?
55,000. The seller like looks at towards you, he. I will be honest. He's like Monshu. He just hears the money and the suit of armor swings towards your direction, clockwise even. The tiefling in question looks aghast, shocked, bites
I mean,
her
you can
lower
afford
lip.
it.
Fine, I didn't want this suit of armor anyways. If you're gonna be buying it for that much, keep it. I hope your friends love it when you're saving the world with it.
They will. We will. My fiance deserves the best.
Oh, I am very happy for you both. She storms off in a huff.
She's like genuinely happy, but she like because if she says anything else, she'll be homophobic. So she's actually has to be genuinely happy for us. She's just angry about how happy she is.
The seller looks at you and goes, well, that's a fair price. Sold. I can retire.
Yeah, jeez. Hey, I'm opening this mountain village, though.
Well, now I have the studded leather
Yes,
that I
I
need
can
to
pay
sell.
for the damage the dragon did to my home village.
Okay. Oh, this was worth
I
it.
was not.
I feel good about this.
Don't look at me.
Yeah, you buy for 55k plus 3 half plate armor, and for the rest of your days, a random guy somewhere in the village will remember you fondly.
Put up a
Let's
shrine to
go.
Corey there too, please. That would be appreciated.
Corey?
Yeah.
Not familiar. Is that like a goddess?
Yeah. Moss pomegranates. The
Pomegranates.
Lupus,
the afterlife.
Lupus, give them a, give
did
them
you
a
come from?
paper.
Okay.
Give him the pamphlet, Lupus. Give him.
Oh
the
yeah.
pamphlet.
I like the idea that everybody else made pamphlets about Corey because I just kept saying stuff and they're like, it's really easier if you do a pamphlet. I'm like, I don't really want to make them. And Lupus is like, I've got it. I've got you. And printed out like a pamphlet to hand people.
Sure. You hand the
by
pamphlet
Lucas.
over. Yeah,
Then
hand
you
the
see
pamphlet
Lupus
over.
just vanish into the crowd.
Great. You look like pomegranate is actually one of the few fruits we can actually like grow.
Oh my goodness.
Sure, yeah, we can have a harvest dedicated to Corey. Figure, okay. Scratch the top of his head. Yeah, you know what? I'll build a whole little temple for her.
Oh,
I mean-
thank you.
I mean, of course, yeah. I mean, hey, double the price of this thing. Oh, thank you very much. Glad doing business. Now I need to find someone to sell this this ring of protection to, and probably call it a day. See ya.
And there he goes.
Yep.
They're stumbling off.
Well,
I did my duty as a cleric, I think.
Let's go. And also, if Ash and Grimdor want something, they still got a bunch of money.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Amazing. And we're gonna end the session here, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. we really like pushed it, huh?
A literal.
I think we crashed the economy, if I'm being very honest.
In the
Just a
desert.
little bit.
No, it's fine.
If not crushed, you definitely pushed a wave. In
Yeah.
fact, I will be very honest. Forzuranga's priest, he's fucking rich. So here's the thing. We're gonna end the session here. I'm gonna go into detail into this off camera. But thank you all for watching. Thank you all for playing. Kiki, kill the stream before Novi starts singing, please. I don't my ears.
Yep.
Poor ears.
I don't
Yeah,
want to close my eyes. I don't want to fall
miss you,
asleep
baby.
because I miss you, baby. And I don't want to miss a thing.
Now it's
Even when I
2.
dream of you.